All right, it's that time. The Wednesday night stream. What's up, guys? Rab says, woof woof. Oh my God, Rob. Calm down. We got Gengar Vmax hanging out with us. He won't be mine for long. Look at this Roaring Skies break. This isn't for long either. Look how many spots of this are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boxes of Roaring Skies and it's over. Wow. That basically sold out in the daytime stream. Unbelievable. It's David Figueroa. It's Jorge Trejo. It's not MJ. How about this sexy guy? How far along is he? He's pretty close, right? We got this break here. All right, what we got? You're satisfied? PSA held your cards for 2 years? Honestly, that was pretty bad. There's a time value to money, right? So instead of having those cards sold and flipped into the next thing, sitting around at PSA, I think they were done in October of last year with it, actually, and then we ran into the whole issue, and they held it, and... All right, but let's go ahead and count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 spots are filled with the Gengar. 22 spots remain, less than half. Let's get that Gengar card break filled up. You have inspired me to start an OnlyFans. Very good job. I'm so proud of you. Now you can sell pictures of your butthole. All right, what we got? So for the fossil, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 9 spots filled. Okay, so that has a single spot left. I think we'll do another pack of fossil after this. Fossil's a great booster pack. We have these lovely slabs on the table. We have the live customs. We got the Pokebras. Roaring Skies is basically full. The sub list for the base set is almost done. The large is just started. Okay, Mr. Jose Vargas bought directly in. He has a 1 in 27 odds of pulling Gyarados. That's what that is. Here's the sub list for the new large. The actual box break, I filled up the list with all the people who have a pre-order pack. So all these guys are paying their packs down is what's going on. That's like a quarter of the box already. Okay, Lake Vacation. If you want a chance to drive out here and meet me, we're filling in a Lake Vacation custom booster. It's a very goofy thing. It's a very goofy thing. It's cool, though. You could actually just tell me you want to rent the house, and I'll set it up for you and get ready to go. Best time of the year is June, July, and August. And, yeah, my wife and I have been too busy to really work on it, so that's our fault. We haven't listed it. We haven't listed it on Airbnb. I guess... Actually, renting a house is a lot of work, you know, so... Her friends are coming over, and they're going to be spending the night at the other house, though, so... I got my granola. Look at that. Oats and a honey granola. I'm having some granola from Walmart. Like a peasant. Whoa. I'm having some oats. All right. I'd have started sooner, but I had this killer headache. I got a headache and nauseous after eating an apple. I started to realize I never feel good after eating an apple. I always feel a little bit sick after eating an apple. This time, I ate like one really large apple. What if I have an apple allergy all this time and I just never cared enough to actually think about it? Fisting Walmart granola. All right. So I got a lot of beautiful slabs here. We, of course, have a ton more. You want to see how many slabs we got, actually? Apples do that. My brother, I had a younger brother. He was like allergic to everything. He was allergic to a bunch of fruits and vegetables. He'd swell up. He couldn't breathe at night. And then when the springtime came around, he'd die in the springtime. He'd be wheezing at night. But yeah, he would eat like a carrot stick, and his whole face would turn red. So yeah, I never considered that I could have a food allergy. I've always been such a big eater. I just eat, and I don't care how I feel afterwards. But yeah, I got like a headache and nausea after eating this giant apple. I'm like, did the apple do that? Who knows? Maybe it was like a dirty apple or something. Look at all these slabs, man. This box goes deep. It's a deep box. Box has a lot in it. Yeah, here we go. I get you a better example. Check that out. One of those Yu-Gi-Oh cases. A big Yu-Gi-Oh case just full of slabs. Some good news, we're getting even more slabs. Yes, we will have 1 million slabs. I'm getting a return from both CGC and BGS. So I'm getting 2 returns. Twisted Metal. Nah. That's not retro. Because I'm so old, they consider this retro. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't want to listen to Twisted Metal. 31 best Nintendo soundtracks. Why do I feel like that'll actually suck? Relaxing Pokemon music. Let's try this one. Okay. I like it so far. So this is relaxing Pokemon music. Ooh. Twisted Metal, what a great game back in the day. I remember playing it. I wasn't allowed to have games, but I had a neighbor. His younger sister liked me a lot. He had a younger sister named Kelsey. And I kid you not, Kelsey and another girl in our street named Jamie would actually fight over me. They both thought they would be my girlfriend as we got older, and neither of them became my girlfriend as we got older. Isn't that weird how that works out? But yeah, so I was friends with her older brother because he and I and a bunch of the boys would go out and play like street hockey or something like that. And he had PlayStation, and he loved playing Twisted Metal, so I got to go over and play Twisted Metal from time to time. It's really fun. I think he ended up being like a drug addict, that guy. Yeah, he was not a normal person. My mom always hated him. She's like, that guy's up to no good. He would flirt with my sisters, and she didn't like it. She's like, nah, you're not going near him. The Axel character that was just a guy standing between 2 giant tires always makes me laugh. That's sad, says Michael Evans. Hey, you know, it's how life goes. I guess in the past you used to get eaten by tigers in the bushes. Now you get addicted to fentanyl and die. Of course, back then, fentanyl wasn't a thing. You would have gotten addicted to like heroin or cocaine or something like that. Meth. Professor Burnett, $120. You think that's accurate? Let's check it. So Burnett, PSA 10, Japanese, Vmax. That's not accurate. Bernay is $70 as a PSA 10. So if she's, well, hold on, might be cheaper than that. I gotta sort by lowest price. No, wait a second. I sort by lowest price, and the price actually goes up. Oh, maybe the other one had a lot of shipping. I didn't think of that. It was probably in Japan. So it's actually $95. Okay, so $95 for the PSA version of the card. What about the CGC version of the card? CGC version should be a little more, you think? So the price is actually pretty close. I think I could bring it down, though. Like, if the cheapest PSA version is $95, we're going to make the pristine version just a little more, not much more. $110. I was thinking, I'm not somebody who holds on to girl cards too much, so I don't care. I just want her gone. I know there's some girl card collectors out there. I've heard that the Japanese girl cards are doing extremely well as collectibles. I'm going to ask for $105. There we go. Very nice. Oh, yeah, this guy. This guy was just recently priced, and he got taken back off the table. So this is Koga's Ninja Trick. Both versions. See that? See the symbol right here, how it changes? This is the original version, and this is the fixed version. So people didn't like this because it looks like the Nazi symbol. That's because the Nazis actually stole their symbol from like the Buddhist monks, right? Or something like that. Band art Manji. Manji replaced. See? Very cool, right? So this is an 8 and this is a 9.5, meaning this might actually grade 10. And they are being sold together for $100 and the other part of it is $60. So this is $160. You can slab these away together. And they were graded together, so it's a very nice thing. Then you can show off to all your friends how poke-cultured you are because you're aware of the card. Manji means power in Japanese. Dustclops 6 from Deoxys. Beautiful artwork. Just looking for a beautiful artwork. That's $35 from the EX Deoxys collection. It's actually a very expensive collection, so it surprised me that the card was so cheap. I thought it was going to be like $75. $35. No Rarity Alakazam. This is real ugly. You can't even read it. Yeah, those No Rarity cards are no joke. They're real expensive. But people collect them because they like to own the first print wave of the Japanese base set. So this is this is considered first edition Japanese base set, basically. If you did not know that, here we are. They added the symbols in later, no rarity symbol on him. So that is called a no rarity symbol Alakazam. Do you have any cards that you think have been graded harshly, as you know about grading yourself? No, for the most part, I agree with the grading. Sometimes I wish a CGC 9.5 would have been lucky enough to turn into a pristine. I don't like 9.5s because they don't sell as fast. They do sell, but not as fast. And pristines sell very well, but 9.5s sell slower than a PSA 10 because the person buying them isn't sure if it'll cross-grade. I don't know if there's a lot of people out there who collect 9.5 yet, but maybe some people collect 9.5s on purpose. Here's Torchic 8 from Holland Phantoms. That's a pretty good grade. 55 bucks for that. That's not bad. Okay. Oh, if you missed this, this came onto the table during the lunchtime stream. This $475 Snorlax from Jungle. Beautiful swirl there. You know, that's like the cost of 2 booster packs and grading, basically. For the cost of 2 Jungle booster packs and grading, maybe 3 Jungle packs, you get the Snorlax already pulled, already graded 10. It's underpriced, if anything. It's underpriced. And I don't think those prices can last forever because I do think eventually they'll be collected to the point where there's just no more on the internet. But for the moment, there's a lot of them. Here's Gengar 5. He did get the OC grade. That's cool. 70 bucks for him. Okay. We have this Togetic. Togetic's price was set to $100. I like this Togetic a lot. This is Cynthia Togetic. See the Cynthia down there? This is from Diamond Pearl Japanese. So it's a Japanese card from Diamond Pearl, and it graded pristine. I don't see myself, look, it's first edition as well. I don't see myself going much lower on this. I'll go 95. In the end, this will end up going into the live customs before I lower the price. So I'd rather put in the live customs. Beautiful Slowpoke 10. Let's check the price on him, see if he's changed much. Topps Chrome, right? He's about $100. So if you paid taxes, it would be just about 110, maybe about 105. We do 105. Sometimes $5 the difference between a deal and not. I've turned down a deal on $5. I've been like, nope, it's gotta be $5 cheaper, or I'm not interested. I've had that happen before. There we go. 105 on that Slowpoke, so this price is a little bit better. Oh, this is a very special card. I don't want to give it up too early. Excuse me. Still coughing these days. Look at this card. It looks like just an English Fantina, but it's actually an error card. Look at the bottom of the card, and then the top of the card. Looks like the top of the card got cut off. Look at that. Crazy. So this is it's called minor miscut. So it's a miscut card. And I guess they call it a minor miscut card because it's not like it was miscut in the center or anything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Error Hairy Armpit. I like the Fantina a lot. I don't know if anyone will jump to collect this error card, but I like error cards because in a way they are pretty rare. Similar to the Togekiss, I'd rather toss this into the live customs than lower the price by much. Here it is. I think the card's valuable. All right. Simps, rise up. That's right. Rise, Simps. Ooh, we have a real nice card. Here we are. Nidoking Prism. And that is from Merlin Pokemon Series 2, a set that you just rarely can find. That'll be $100. So that price won't be coming down either. He's too lovely. So lovely. All right. So we'll add more stuff to the table as time goes by. How's it going, everybody? Happy Wednesday night. You guys deserve a free one. Let's get a free one for you guys. How about Fuecoco? All right, Fuecoco. He's so cute. Man, that's a cute card. All right. Let's jump over to the Nightbot. Oh, we're on the Night Watch. Oh, come on now. Here we are. And I need an energy card. Members only. Members only. You know, it is a cute card. That is a very cute card. I tell you what, I won't make it members only, but we will make it subscribers only. That might lower the number of people playing a little bit. Okay, subscribers only. Why should everyone else have to suffer not winning this card when they hit the subscribe button and you didn't? You know what I mean? So you're going to have to suffer hitting that button for me. We're going to keep giving cards out for the rest of time, so hit that subscribe button so you can participate. There we go. How many giveaways have I done in the last, like, 2 months? I must have given away, like, no less than 36 slabs a month. Because some nights we give away 2 or 3 slabs. Here we are. Lovely. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute to do that. And then let's jump over to the line and see if anyone's ordering cards. We have Marcus Solis. He says for the nice booby slab. Oh, that's not a booby slab. That's an actual girl slab. Hold on. Here it is. Marcus Solis picking up this lovely booby slab. Pristine. There we go. Marco, what will your mother say? I'll take that gay slab and drill it. What gay slab? We should have some gay slabs. I'm going to draw some pictures of men kissing, and then I'm going to put them for sale on the table. Roll it. The winner is the Mason. The Mason 1243. Do you know the grades on the long return? I do not. They have not gotten to that point. She says it's likely to ship by Friday. I do not know the grades. Okay. Oh, right. The Mason. The Mason says, bruh, what's your name, Mason? Okay. Toss it over there. We'll turn off subscriber mode now. Thank you. Okay. Matt Mason. You want me to put it down, Matt Mason, then? Okay, Matt Mason. How about that, Matt? Isn't that fun? That's fun. Is he had break close? Is the Gengar break close? Closer than ever. It's more than halfway done. There's 22 spots left. 22 spots. Technically, we could finish that tonight. I mean, I believe in you guys, but it's up to you guys. So if you're not in this break, you might want to be in it. That is the alternative art of the Gengar Vmax from... I guess it comes from a Gengar Vmax deck. That's interesting. He's real expensive. Lovely card. Okay, we're jumping back over here. Well, if he bought a girl card, shouldn't I put a new one up for sale? Let's see. Give me a minute. Where do I got my girl cards? Okay, here's one. Looks like I'm running out of girl cards. I just have a couple of the same card over and over again. And it's the less popular one, but here's a nice one. So this one's fairly popular. So this is the Booby Grab card. Okay, and that's a pristine 10. It comes from a deck, but only like 1 out of 3 decks actually have the alt art. Oh, cool. We'll put that at $60 as well. So that's the pristine blue-haired girl. She's so pristine. Rav! Thanks, Rav. Reynaldo wants into the break. Jen's here. What's up, Jen? There we go. Ronaldo Salazar. Joseph Adelizi, One Roaring Skies. Okay, Joseph Adelizi. I need to take some time and order some boxes that we don't currently have on the menu. Arthur Bricker says, tore my SLAB-AWAY. 50 bucks. 50 bucks? All right, you got it, man. That's a lot of money. Ha, a mere drop of money. So this goes down to 100. Boop. Garrett Wixom says Pookie Bra and 5 old maids. Okay, you got it. What do we have here? That's a rare computer search. That's an Aerodactyl. And that is a Seadra, Kingdra. Yes, here we are. Wow. Okay, that was simple. Now, those are used. Those aren't like mint. So don't get overly excited. So it's a fun pull. All right. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these, right? I was just talking to myself about those old maid cards. They are a lot of fun. I had Mr. John grade up a couple old maid cards to be given away soon. Ditto. Trainer. Raichu. Raichu. Ditto again. And Psyduck. He's so cute. All right, Garrett. I'm planting seeds, but not children. That ended 10 years ago. What are you talking about? Okay. Garrett. Garrett, I still have a bit of a headache left over. Can we grade Old Maid with you? Oh, absolutely. Did you get a chance to read my Discord message? Oh, I did not. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at reading Discord messages. What's your Discord name? I can go look it up. Why am I coughing? There we go. Now I have my little cough dropper. All right. Octavio, 3 slime. You got it. Aerolux. Okay, Mr. Octavio, here we are. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so you're wondering about where the rest of your stuff is. Have no fear, it's on the way. Remember, we split it into multiple packages, and one of the packages went out a day later, I believe. So you're good. Yeah, your other package will arrive. Sneak. There we go. Have no fear. That's a hollow. He says, thanks, mister. Thank you, Mr. Thim. You did a lot of business with me. I really appreciate that. You make the stream fun. We get to see some cool stuff happening. You guys make the stream happen, so I appreciate it. Get Gengar break with your luck. Recently, you will pull, says Alex. What? So that's Octavio Melendres, and he does not have a bag yet. Anyone else pre-order Magic the Gathering? You know, they made Lord of the Rings Aragorn black. I don't know, man. I feel so annoyed with it. It feels like I don't feel like giving the company my money for that. He's a well-established white character. It's okay for him to be a white character. You don't have to force the main character from Lord of the Rings to be a black guy. I get that we want to be more inclusive. That's awesome. Just make a new show and be very inclusive about it. But I mean, this is an old story written by a white guy, written in Europe. It's a European story. That's why everything about it makes you think of Europe. It's okay for the main character to be a white dude. You know what I mean? So, man, I don't know. I'm questioning whether or not to add it to the menu. I feel like as a business, I'm supposed to mindlessly add it because, of course, there's going to be people who don't care. They're just going to buy it. And I'm just supposed to go make money on it. But I feel like it upsets me. I don't want every story to become this sort of thing, you know, where it's like, I mean, my dad's Filipino, right? Why wasn't Aragorn Filipino? What the F? Where's the Filipino representation? All right, we'll make Gimli Filipino. We'll make Legolas the Filipino, right? That's stupid, dude. It's so dumb. Legolas he's just whatever Orlando Bloom was, right? And he looked kind of Spanish or something. It doesn't, but why are we doing this? I don't know. I get it if it's like a news story. It's a good idea. This is an old story. This is one of the most popular old stories, and they're like, yeah, let's do this. I don't know, man. Where's Black Frodo? Exactly. Where the hell is Black Frodo? Bro. We can have, Arwen is now, you know, Arwen's like a white lady in the TV show or the movie. She's now a Latina, right? And then we can have, what's the other girl that Aragorn was going to get with? The blonde one. Now she's Chinese. I don't know. It's kind of dumb, dude. I don't like it. The forced inclusion. We're going to go back to these very established characters, and we're going to race swap them. Because if we don't, we're not progressive enough or something. I don't know. I feel J.R.R. Tolkien didn't write Aragorn to be white because he's a big racist. You know what I mean? He just wrote Aragorn white because probably the author was white, and that was it. It was a simpler time, you know? He probably didn't think about it. Anyways, I don't know how I feel about buying the set. Oscar Diaz says, pre-grade my bag. You got it, Oscar. Let's see. Oscar over here. What do you guys think? Discuss. You're canceled. I'll send for a grade after I see what you think. When Pixar. Maybe do classic Magic the Gathering, but modern Magic is kind of meh. When the movie is about Chinese Martin Luther King gonna happen? Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It does make me sad. Just watch for the story. Who cares about the race anyone is? Well, if you don't care what the race anyone is, why shouldn't the race remain the original race? If it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Here we are. It actually seems like it matters a lot to Magic the Gathering, to the people who are running it today. All right. Mario was actually black. Here we are. Black Mario would actually be very funny. That's Kim Jong-un. Ever accidentally drop your phone on your face when you're laying in bed? I dropped my phone on my wife's face. I felt very bad about it. I could try to overlook the odd race swap. I'm just excited to open and look at some cool art. Here we are. Right, and like for me, I don't have to care. I could just sell it. I could just sell it and I could just make money. But I don't know, there's like a principle to it that bothers me. There's something gross about it. You know, there's something too political for me. It's like, why has this got to be political? I love this story. Why do you have to make it political? Here we are. It's not canon. Here we are. Wow, poor wife. Well, you know, we'll be like watching TikTok and I'll fall asleep and drop my phone. All right, what do we got here? We're doing a bad grade, guys. You got this rainbow guy. He'll probably have a good chance at a 10. I don't know how valuable he is, though. I honestly don't. Sideways boob girl. Oh, you got to grade this one. You're the guy who pulled this? This is a valuable card. Definitely grade this. Okay. It's a dumb thing. It's a dumb thing to whine about. Boo-hoo, a character is different, so what? It doesn't change the past. They aren't making it political, but you are. Oh, they're absolutely making it political. So the concept here is that race swapping people isn't a political thing. If that was true, why would Hollywood complain so much anytime we, what do they call it, whitewash a character? So, like, they've used this term for years. Whitewashing a character is when you get a white actor to play a role of perhaps a different race. Great example, Prince of Persia, right? Like, they were crying about that. I remember that. Ghost in the Shell.
Please take it away from me.
You don't want what? I don't want mod anymore. Please take it away from me. Oh, well, if you insist, Alex. Identity politics aren't real. You just think they're real in your head. Another booby girl card. I like the centering on this Dragon, although he's a little fatter on the top, but he looks pretty good. Radiant Jirachi. Gapejaw Bog. Yeah, he's too thin right here. Put this over here. Mister, what is this music? What, Pokemon music? I'm offended. Bo Peep. All right, so this is what I see in your bag, Mr. Oscar. You got some good stuff. You got stamped Pixar. You got girl sucking on a lollipop. And Dragon's okay, and this guy's okay. All right, so those are the four I'm seeing that look pretty decent. But these two right here are real good. You crying on the Pokemon music? Guards! Take this man and throw him in the dungeons. All right. Very nice. All right. Let's see what happens next. We got Mr. Weston Miller. SLAB-AWAY, the ninja trick. You got it, man. You got it. There we go. Very nice. So we're going to jump over to SLAB-AWAY. Now, wait a second. It says you have Doug Trio. Yeah, so Weston Miller, it says you got Doug Trio with $150 left on it. You didn't already finish that one, did you? And I just forgot to take it down? It's possible he already finished it. Let me just double check. I paid that off and received it. Oh, I forgot to take it down. That's all. Okay, we'll get you the new card up. My bad. My B. So this is going to say April now. And we're going to write it down as Koga's Ninja. And then we're going to put it down as 160. And 160 minus 25 is 135.
May, please take my mod away and mute me too. I can't see you anymore. I can't do it on here. Please help my account. I can see my friends. Please stop it. I need help. I can see your account. I need to know your name.
All right. That's too long of a message. That's definitely Alex. Sounds like Alex to me. All right, we'll put this over here. Very nice, very nice. Beautiful. We have Huavu. Whoa, that's a big order. Huavu, 100 tortoise SLAB-AWAY. It is a Wednesday night. Where's the H? Here it is. Mr. Huavu, you have Dialga. This goes down to 800. Thanks, man. Now, he also orders 20 Dragon Maid. Wow, and shipping. Okay. I think that's 2 of these boxes over here. He's taking a stab at it right now. You need a hug, Alex. I don't think it's really Alex. Mr. PSA is accepting metal cards. I know they are. I made a whole TikTok about that. I made a short about that. Yep, PSA is grading metal Charizards again. You think mine will fall down in price then? That's why I was telling Matthew Fowler at the time I bought it. I said, you know, all that needs to happen is PSA just open regrading again and population blows up. But that was, you know, that's the gamble I take when I bought it. I'm too poor to send messages. Imagine all the guys who bought, like, the Charizard for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there are 16 here, just like I thought. Isn't the CGC 10 population more important than the PSA 10? No, I consider them about... So I do consider Pristine to be a higher grade, but I consider them kind of related to each other, you know? Pristine, people will accept a 10. If the Pristine grade, if Pristine price is too high, they'll accept a PSA 10. Here we are. Here we go. Okay, that's 20. Now you take these, toss them in here. I had a vendor trying to cancel my triple beat today. He and I talked for a little while, and I told him it wouldn't be the right thing to do to cancel it. Yeah, he wanted to... I still don't have triple beat, by the way. No triple beat arrived today. He told me it's going to take a couple more days for him to ship my order over. And, man, it launched like a while ago, didn't it? It launched March something. We're on March 23rd. It's been like 2 weeks since it came out. So, but he told me that he ran into a problem where the cases he received were fake. Yeah, isn't that wild? So, he's probably telling the truth. I feel bad for him, but now I'm wondering how he receives his product. I was under the impression he received his product in a certain way, but yeah, I don't know. I think all card shops are probably scrambling for product when the demand is so high. There we go. He told me he received a fake case and a real case. So right now he's got one real case of Triple Beat for me. And he said the other case was fake. Yep. He wanted me to cancel one of my orders. I was like, come on, man. Don't do that to me. There's the other guy who'd already canceled it. $6,000 of orders. Crazy, man. It's kind of annoying because it's like they've been holding on to my money this whole time. Now he sold that case at a higher price, then he sold it to you. Now he needs to find one for you. Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I think happened. I think that the vendors, what happens is they sell locally at a higher price, and then they go, oh man, I gotta fulfill this other order at a low price that I don't want to fulfill. So they wait and they think it'll go down, but it doesn't go down. Okay, you got a full art of this guy with the swirly eyes. I'm farting like crazy right now. Thanks, coffee. Right, what we got? Booby girl. Hollow. Oh. There we go. Very nice. Stites got his wrench. Leave my cheeks alone. Man, my mind's floating back to that. My mind's floating back to that Lord of the Rings thing. I can't do it. I don't think I can buy Magic the Gathering stuff. I hope they get a new CEO or new leaders or something like that. People who just want to make good quality product. I don't think Pokemon would have done anything like that. I don't think any Japanese company would have bothered with something like that. They don't get into the identity politics as much. And I appreciate that. I don't want my favorite memories to turn into a argument for identity politics. You know what I mean? There we go. Pikachu was actually black. Here's, holographic girl. Mister, we need more fat, inclusive characters. Hey, I don't mind fat characters. I don't mind new characters at all. There should be all kinds of new characters. I was saying I think it's clever what the Pokemon company's doing when they're ending Ash's story so they can get more characters. Because I was thinking about that. I'm like, okay, so Ash gets a send-off, and now they can make a whole new cast of people that maybe it is more inclusive, and it fits like our more globalized economy and globalized world now. So I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I thought that was smart of Pokemon even. 1-of-1 ring, though. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Here we are. Any company can do that, by the way. Any company can say 1-of-1, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to give MTG a bunch of my money pursuing this item that they're probably not even going to release when the card set comes out. They're probably going to hold it back. They're doing Ash dirty. The new writers don't care about him and are just doing this last season to fill in the gap till the new series. You're either a smart fella or a fart smeller. Oh my God. I gave my wife 3 of 3. What does that mean? My wife. Okay. Here's a hollow. And a hollow. Children, Mr. Yo, Mr. Plans for WEISS Hololive Volume 2? Yes, let's get some WEISS Hololive Volume 2. I think that sounds like a good idea. She's cooking eggs. I had some eggs today. How much you spend on that ring, says Snorlax? That's what I've been saying. Oh, what do we got? Okay, you got the little girl card. She's like 1,000 years old, bro. Okay, very nice. Okay, Popsicle Girl. Cool, that's Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid, Dragon Maid. $20 Dragon Maid and shipping, he says. I would be honored to ship your bags out. Let's see if we can find them. Hoo-wah-boo. You didn't have your own box, did you? Oh, you did. Okay, cool. Still Irk, the big Booba Dragon Lady signature only comes from the starter decks. Here we are. Very good, very good. So what do you guys like about this stream? Why do you guys find yourselves here tonight? What do you like the most about what we do over here? Put your name on this. Okay. What should I buy, sis, James? The thing! Oh, we never shipped you before? Oh, there's a A at the end of here. There we go. Found you. It's chill. It's chill. I don't know. I think it's crazy over here. We're angry. We want to talk to the manager. Why did you mess my order up? Why are my fries cold? The barks. Mister, you always talk about whatever is going on and try not to hide it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the fact that I was willing to talk about the Magic the Gathering thing, I don't think hardly anyone will want to talk about it because it gets canceled so fast, you know? You're canceled. There we go. We live in a highly politicized environment these days. I'm here for the big boobs. Damn. I like card knowledge TCCG gives. TCCG gives. Oh, look at this. What do you think about this as a cross grade? Wouldn't it be funny if you cross graded this to PSA and it was like a 10? How did this get the grade that it got? I mean, it looks great. Pitbull talk. Here we are. Let's grab one of these. 7% of all the dogs. Oh, wait. We need a big sleeve. What time does the nighttime stream usually start? At night. Nighttime. Ooh. How much do you think this Charizard should be? Doo-doo-doo. A free one, protecting the children as we should. What? Okay, so the cheapest buy it now for this metal Charizard is $145 and $6 shipping, right? So I should list them for about $150, but we're going to do better than that. I'm better. We're going to go to $140. Uganda is going ham. Uganda. You guys are going to start sending Melozards to PSA. I'm fresh out of Melozards. They all went to CGC. But I got some 9.5s I'd like to cross grade. Kyle Vale. 1 Gengar slab break. Oh, Mr. Kyle. How's it going? It's weight in gold, mister. There we go. Nah, gold's worth more than the metal Charizard. 5 Paramount War. Wait, 5 Paramount War Japanese. Okay, I gotta find them then. I don't know where that is. Wait, I think it's here. How's the fossil pack break doing, mister? So we got these 3 here. And I need to go get a new box for this. Give me a break. Here, give me a minute. Oh, they're right here. That was easy. I like it when things are easy. Uganda is protecting their children as we should. What are you talking about? Uganda forever. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. 1 spot remains. Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Clap, 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 clap. 1 live custom. Here goes. You got Doodlebug. That's a cold one, man. Okay, 5 Mighty Enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uganda doesn't like the male gays. They banned gay? I mean, I guess there's a couple countries that do that in the Middle East, right? I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that goes too far. What do you guys think? That goes too far. People want to do what they want to do with their body parts. Let them do it. There we go. there's always been a great fear around homosexuality, and it's seen as like a perversion, and I get all that. But at the same time, people are what they want to be, and as long as it's consenting adults and all that, why should the government decide what kind of sex you're allowed to have with the consenting adult? You know what I mean? Just for people who love freedom, that doesn't make sense. I think Uganda has closeted politicians. Probably it does. Here we are. Look at this. Very nice. Libertarianism. Here we are. That's this girl. Okay, we got boobies. Damn. The great leaders of ancient times were gay. Yeah, I mean, one thing that definitely helped me on my way to agreeing to, because I was raised in a Catholic family, and so I was from a fundamentalist religious family, and they were against that kind of stuff. And one of the things that really made me think about it all was it was in the Bible. Homosexuality was in the Bible. And what stuck to me in my mind about that is this has been an issue for humans for so long. Humans have had this for a long, long time. It's never gone away. And I feel like it's more of a human phenomenon. I don't feel like it's, I don't feel like it's some sort of political trickery or the devil's pulling your strings or something like that. It's probably just some facet of human nature. You know what I mean? And I don't like how we get so angry over it. I think we get angry over it because humans are we're like barbaric, you know what I mean? I crush men who have wrong sex thing, you know what I mean? So masculinity is, there's like a lot of sex competition among men. There's a lot of competition in general. And so the idea that, oh, my son would be gay and be with another man, that's a threat to your, sort of like your social position, your son taking over your business or whatever important role your son plays, giving you children. So homosexuality is sort of like always been this thing that historically hasn't really been super well received. But now we're in the future. We're way in the future. We have a lot of comfort and prosperity, and we don't have to go to war all day. Although it's funny you say that, but then you look at Ukraine and they are at war all day. You know what I mean? Because I would say feminism also comes from all this prosperity too. I don't think there's a lot of feminism in Ukraine right now, but I could be wrong about that, I guess. But yeah, it's a fascinating thing. I just think it's been around for so long that it's got to be a part of human nature. That's got to be it. Hey, you silly goose! What's up, Corn Rules? We about to have chips in our bodies soon. Here we go. Very nice. All right. If people want to be gay or trans, fine, but don't bring it to the schools. Right. Well, so if you have a son who turns out to be gay, you wouldn't want somebody else who's gay to make him realize it, right? Is that what your concern is? You know what I mean? But I know what you're saying. I think the whole reading with drag queens kind of takes things too far. Shouldn't be sexualizing children at that age. Period. I don't know. It's too far. It goes too far. I suppose it's a gut thing when you feel like this goes too far. I feel like with homosexuality and transsexuality, it comes from a place where you're lowering your inhibitions. You're saying we don't live in this hyper-conservative world where we're on the brink of struggling to survive. So now I can pursue whatever sexual interests that I want to pursue, and I can be anyone I want to be and succeed. There's no strong man competition and the strongest man gets to wear the crown and that's how the world runs anymore. That's over. That was in the past. That was when we were still living in rock houses and stuff like that. So this is the concept, right? It's all this fear around it. It's you can lower your inhibitions, but maybe there's a point where you lower your inhibitions so much that you put children at risk almost, right? If you were to ultimately lower your inhibitions to nothing sexually, doesn't that eventually lead to pedophilia? Doesn't it eventually lead to wanting to sexualize children who, of course, are too young to be involved in sex? And it would be abuse. We call it, I don't know what we call it. What do we call that? Statutory rape or something like that? All right, so we open your packs, Mr. Kyle Vale. Let's grab your bag. Yeah, so that's the problem. You lower your inhibitions too low, and eventually people start doing sexual acts that are not so okay. And I think that parents are highly sensitive to that, and they see the drag queen readings like that. Like, all right, you're sexualizing my child now. That's too far. You can't do that. You know, they're too young. Your phone is the feds. Oh no! They're gonna get me. All right, let's see what we got. What do you guys think? Is there a limit to how uninhibited you can be in the bedroom? And what is the limit? You know, like, what is the limit? Wilder Cardona says, 1 poker card. Well, Mr. Wilder, let's get you a poker card, shall we? You've got 40 for my SLAB-AWAY. 1 in like 5,000 people are gay. Whoa, Squirtle. Very nice, man. Yeah, you hear numbers like that. Those numbers change if you control for age groups. So, like, amongst the elderly, it's a really low number. But amongst young people who are much more open-minded, the number is much higher, actually. A lot of young adults, like the Gen Z, they don't care as much. So there's just, a lot of them are identifying as both or gay or trans. And so it's real popular among really young people. So those numbers change. Wilder Cardona. Let's see. Oh, wait, you got your own box. I shall decide what people can and cannot do with their peepees. You there. Don't you know your peepee is meant to go into one place? Savages. All right, Wilder Cardona with $40 on his SLAB-AWAY. You got it, man. There we go. Next up, we got Jennifer Yap. What's up, Jennifer? 2 Mario Tops. All right. Here we are. So we got Hollyweird. I'm not too big of a fan of Hollywood lately myself. I feel like their TV shows and movies have become too politicized. And I don't need them to propagate their ideas to me. I just want to watch a good movie. I want to watch something entertaining and fun. Lil Wayne got offended by Black Lives Matter. It's no different. It's taken over the Philippines already. The limit is consent and kids can't. People used to be hung for doing butt stuff. Do you think loose packs of those on eBay, they would be searched? Probably not, because I feel like it's a weird card set. It's not like it has this major hit in it, you know what I mean? I mean, it does sort of have a hit in it. But how would you know if that your particular pack has it or not? It's a weird thing. I guess in theory, they could be opening them, pulling the hit card out, and then sealing them back up, since they're just held together by a bit of glue, I think. So yeah, I guess that's actually possible. Here we are. Here's Punch-Out. Super Mario Brothers. Whoa! Those are the Super Mario Brothers. We got Double Dragon, Super Mario Brothers 2. 2 California Democrats introduced new bill to ban food with red dye and other harmful chemicals. Did you see this, TCC? I did not see that. But it shouldn't just be California. This isn't a California thing. This is a every state kind of thing. And, oh, there we go. That's a hit right there. So is this. You got Little Mac from Punch-Out. Our food is trash. I agree. Get it out. Yeah, everyone should be against cancer. It's sad that we do not act stronger in our country to protect ourselves. The federal government banning carcinogenic food should be a no-brainer. Or banning the certain chemicals, when these companies will just have to go find replacement chemicals. You know what I mean? Here we go. I like baklava. Jennifer Yap. All right. A long time ago, people used to get poisoned bread because they would put chalk in the bread. It was a long, long time ago. They couldn't afford the real ingredients for the bread, so they'd put chalk in it. And then people were getting sick and dying from eating the chalk in the bread. We still do that. That is still a practice today. We put bad chemicals in our food to make more profits. And that's it. Like deadly preservatives. Okay, let's see. Here's the Mod Champ. What about cigarettes? Well, cigarettes have a sin tax on them, I suppose. And there's all kinds of warnings. And everyone understands when they smoke cigarettes, they're risking lung cancer. That's a good question, man. Cigarettes have been banned in all kinds of places because of secondhand smoke causing cancer as well. However, I do believe you can still buy tobacco and smoke your lungs out. But we don't quite have socialized healthcare yet. We do sort of have it. It's called Medicaid, Medicare. And this is the cost of socialism. The cost of socialism is if somebody else decides to smoke their whole lives and then they get lung cancer later, you have to pay for their decision to smoke. And so this is why in a country where you don't have to pay for other people's poor health choices, you don't have to worry about it. You'd be like, yeah, go smoke your lungs out. I don't care because I don't have to pay for it later. But if you're living in Europe, you would have to pay for other people's poor choices. You would have to pay for it out of your own pocket. So you really would only want to be in a socialist group that's full of pretty smart people. You don't want to be in a socialist group full of dumb people because you're just going to be paying for it. In other words, socialism works as long as everyone around you is already, able to support themselves. Isn't that funny? Because they're not the group that needs socialism. They already make enough money. They already make good choices in life, right? They don't need socialism. The people who always need socialism are people who are unproductive and making terrible choices. So, it's funny. You wouldn't want to join that socialist group because they're going to drag you down. They're just going to take your money. There you go. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, if you had a group of rich people in a rich neighborhood and they said, we're going to do socialism, you'd be like, all right. Because everyone would be able to afford it. Nobody would be unable to afford it. The group that cannot afford socialism is the group full of socialists. The people who demand it. One more spot in the Gengar. Super Dan. You got it, Super Dan. Here we are. I talk on socialism a lot. I'm not a big fan of it. Actually, I'm very much against it. There we go. That's not popular with young people either, by the way. I feel bad for young people because they really believe that stuff. And I can almost guarantee you'll be poor if you have those beliefs. There we go. You have to believe in individual effort. You have to believe in doing something different from everyone else. Then you have to believe in avoiding giving all your money to the government and saving up feverishly so that you can put enough money together to retire early. That's what Americans did in the past to become wealthy. And it's funny, when we raise taxes, you take away that opportunity for yourself. Thomas Yonan for the Fossil Pack Break. Well, that's it. That's the end of the Fossil Pack Break. Are you ready? Thomas Yonan. It's funny how quickly people are offended by that. Some socialism can work only with strong capitalism. Absolutely. For example, I feel that we should build bullet trains or whatever, just like the Japanese. We should have a train that goes from California to New York and everywhere in between. I would love to pay taxes on that. I'd pay taxes on that all day. It would provide jobs and it would increase tourism and it would decrease the amount of airplanes we need and it would do all kinds of good stuff. Increase our understanding of that technology. I would love to give the government my money to build super fast bullet trains. All right, here we are. So we should have 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's get it. I like roads, clean roads. I like the idea of what the community can build together. There we go. All right. Thomas Yonan. Mr. Someone's selling me a secret Moonbryon for 20 on OfferUp, and I don't think she knows anything about Pokemon. I hope this is real. I hope so too, man. Let us know. All right, here goes. Well, oh, right, a number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the removal of railway maintenance, a bullet train would never work. Japan has harsh regulations. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like to say never to anything. All right, let's see. Yeah, so this is an Umbreon for $20. Here we are. That's the holographic card. Remember, every card is hollow. Every pack has a hollow in it when it comes to this fossil set. Okay. That is a snipped fossil pack. What do we got here? We got Cam Troy. Is that right? Okay. We can't even keep commercial transport trains to stay on track. There we go. Geodude. Maybe it was a planned attack by the anti-train people. Oh, never thought of that. I'm messing with you. Cam Troy. What does that mean, Cam Troy? Oh, Troy Broughton bought this for his friend, Cam. That's what it was. All right, so and he has 2 of these. It was camo, right? Correct. I remember now. Set that to the side for the moment. Please don't put me in the next pack break unless it's another fossil. Okay, sounds good. Thomas Yonan. So, Mr. Thomas, I believe we're getting you a new bag. They approved a bullet train from SoCal to Vegas. Very smart. So smart. Yeah, Vegas is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Its location. And getting a bullet train from a highly populated area into SoCal is so smart. We should do that from Lake of the Ozark to St. Louis. That would be smart too, but we're never going to do it. Very smart. Might start buying graded comics, says Snorlax. I'm going to stick to Pokemon cards probably the whole way through. Here's... Nothing beats Pokemon cards, you know? They have gambling on the trains. Really? That's funny as hell. Okay, Troy, Horsey. Well, you'll be out of money before you even get there. How are you going to gamble all your money away in Vegas if you've gambled all your money away on the train to Vegas? Okay, Troy Broughton. Now, I know you're going to have a second bag. I like slot machines or table games. Okay, you ready? So let's see what we got here. Here's Patrick Grieve. Picking up Tentacool. That's so cool. Pokies till death. Nothing beats Pokemon cards. Did you see the original Pokemon cards, the test cards? I did see a Magic the Gathering Blastoise. Here's Marco Solis. Marco Solis. You saw the Justin Roiland update, I'm assuming. I sure did. Mr. Mike Size showed that to me. It never felt so good to be right. Remember, I was defending Justin Roiland. I said we're judging him too fast. We don't know all the details, and they're already kicking him out and getting rid of him. And I was even suggesting that maybe they were doing that because they figured if they could just get a Justin Roiland sound-alike, they can save some money not having to pay the original voice actor for these characters, you know? So that was one of my suspicions. But I always felt really terrible about the whole thing and annoyed that people were so happy and so quick to dismiss him. Like, yeah, get rid of him. I hate him now. Justin Roiland. Yeah, the original voice actor for Rick and Morty. People are like, he wasn't even part of the creative process. Yeah, he's just a main voice of the 2 characters. Jesus, man. It's like saying, we could just get rid of the voice actor for SpongeBob. Who cares? Some other guy will sound kind of like SpongeBob. He doesn't write the episodes. I don't care. I want to hear SpongeBob, dude. Troy Broughton. He brought the character to life with his good voice acting. Oh, look at that. Okay, we'll put this in here. People wanted to get rid of him so fast. And the case is dismissed. Boom. Here's Marco Solis. Really? Here you go, Marco. You got Graveler. We're going to have another round of the fossil guys if you want in. We're going to have another round of fossil breaks. So, oops, grabbed the wrong bag here. If you missed this round, you could be in the next one. He is also a writer, though. Yeah, they make it sound like he contributed nothing to the creative process. It's like, all right. Okay. Here's Mr. Camo again. Very good. Wow, that looks really off-center. That is Cloyster. All right. Geodude and Cloyster for your friend, Mr. Troy. Like it's not like Pikachu's going to go to the hood. Hey! What are you talking about? Here, watch your words. Canceled. Okay, I put him down as Cam. Troy Broughton's bag. You're going into Troy Broughton's bag. Let's see what Cam could have pulled if he was luckier. All right. So here we are. Patrick Grieve. Oh, I'm sorry, Patrick. You were close, man. Tentacruel. So cruel. Dude. Chin Pokemon is #1. Here it is. Ah, it's Zachary Stekowski. Oh, it looks nice. Oh, man. Look at that bird. That is vintage Articuno from Fossil. Wow, man. Awesome pull. Look how beautiful that is, guys. Don't get too jealous. Oh, so Zachary Stekowski. That's a nice bird. Beautiful. That's like a real collectible right there in my eyes. All right. If Pikachu went to jail, what would he go to jail for? Being too fine. There's another pack. To be fair, he's only credited as a writer twice between season 2 and 6. To be fair, you have to have a high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. Smoking too much pot. That's right. He's been smoking too much. All right, very good. Here's Delphox. People trying so hard to minimize the effort that he's put into Rick and Morty. Here's Kakuna. I just don't agree with it. It's because they want to love the show and they don't want it to end. And so they have to like mentally distance themselves from him because he's been officially kicked off. So they have to find a way to say, oh, he was nobody. Oh, the show's bigger than he is. You know what I mean? That's what's going on. They're like preparing themselves mentally so that they can enjoy the new one. Yeah. Are you doing CGC submissions for us? Uh-oh. He just asked if I'm doing middleman grading. Hold your ears, guys. I'm about to start reading. Wee! No, I'm just kidding. Hold off. The answer is no. No, sir. There we go. Caterpie for 29 is a steal. He's a nice card. Mr. I just zoomed in on the Moonbryon is one of those gold replicas. Oh, no! You got my head spinning. I'm sorry. Okay, we got Mario Quintana, 1XY spot, 1 Azure Lane. Mr. Mario. What I mean to say is, Mr. Mario, woohoo! He went to the same high school as me, says Yang. Middleman grading is BS. Sleep. What did you expect? All right, you ready? I'm from Australia. Well, move your ass down here to the United States already. Dude, don't you guys got some Australian grading companies now? Don't you want to support your local Australian company? That's what I would do. I'd be supporting. Okay, and Mario has a bag over here. I knew it was too good to be true. Mister, do you think that OC Gengar is rare, or am I likely to find it in a higher grade? OC Gengar. No, you can find him in a higher grade. You can find him. Oh, are you talking about OC? I don't know about OC. That could be kind of rare. Australian grading companies suck so bad. That's why you gotta support them. Okay, Mario. TC, I'm about to start selling on eBay. How much are the bubble envelopes? 50 cents to $1 each, Depends on how you source them and how large they are and how many you buy. I just recently spent over $1,000 on shipping product. I think I spent like $1,200 on shipping product. Here's Cecilio Arenas. I have a bag under Cecilio, and I'd like to buy 5 packs of Arcana. Cecilio. Australia has a nice grading company. Arc Grading have really nice slabs. We're going to toss it over there. Not as good as Cardconomist slabs, but pretty good. I thought we were talking about Mork and Mindy, not Rick and Morty. Do you think you can win against a kangaroo? Yes. I put Zelle order in over an hour ago. Mister, we have a big line today. It's a Wednesday night. Did I say today? I'm sorry, we had that pack break. We just got slowed down. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's Zelle's turn very soon. I can see that we're almost at the end of this line. 5 packs of Azure Lane. My wife likes a big black snake, but I only have a small white worm. Is this an issue? I think you'll figure it out, man. Everything will work out. There we go. All right. Sneep. All right. Sneep. Mister got hands for a kangaroo. Sneep. All right. Toss this over here. Cecilio. I'm sure one of her work colleagues can accommodate her. What? All right, there we go. All right, we got this guy here. My favorite guys is here. Oh my God. Whoa, you got a full art. Okay, full art D's. What? What am I looking at, man? Okay, how about this? My wife wants a giant house, but I only have a small shack. Can I make it work? Oh, man. You have to remind her that the small shack has other qualities, like lower taxes. Lower taxes, lower insurance. It's faster to clean the whole house because there's so less of it. There's such a small amount of it. There you go. All right. And, you know, really large houses can tire you out pretty quickly if you have to walk from one end to the other. Here's Brexon. What are we talking about, man? Here's Mewtwo. Cheaper to heat and cool, too. Yeah, exactly. Energy costs are down. Oh, Reshiram. So nice. Man. I made a shack work for real. Oh, my God. Okay, here's Jirachi. All right. Very nice. That's for Cecilio. Cecilio, oh, Cecilio. I farted in my grandma's oxygen machine and she died the next day. Should I live with the guilt or do you think it was natural causes? Live with the guilt. Wants a Mucho Grande burrito, but I only have a taquito. Natural causes. Now, wait a second. Did I put the bag back in the wrong one? We had to go looking for your bag because we couldn't find it, remember? Oh, no, you went up top. That's what it is. All right. Blah. I'm ready to go back to a shack now that the kids are older. Natural causes. Put extra sour cream in that taquito. Farting is natural. Technically, farting is natural. That's right. New Pokemon EX cards look like crap. They look washed out. No contrast at all. Pretty disappointed. What? I love them. You're wrong. These sets are selling like hotcakes. I don't know what you're talking about. We have Mr. Richard Vidal. 2 Roaring Skies, 1 Digimon. Richard! All right, Richard Vidal. The English ones are washed. Oh, you're saying the English ones are ugly. Well, that's not a surprise. English Pokemon cards are constantly uglier than the dimensional phase. than the Japanese counterpart, okay? The Japanese cards just look better in all cases. Oops. English EXs are washed out. I sent 60 for the blue-haired girl. Oh, did you? Okay. So I'll probably have to refresh to see that. Okay, here we are, Mr. Richard. Beep. Okay, lovely. Oh, you're picking up Rusty Tyrannomon. Oh, Rust Tyrannomon. He's got some texturing to him. It's under Cecilio. Cecilio. Okay, Richard Vidal. Elon makes shacks and makes money. Elon's rich as F, dude. Elon Musk. Shack is expensive fast food. He really started a car company, an automobile company. There we go. Okay. I don't see, oh, here's a Nicholas Carolexis. Tour Zero Lane, 1 triple beat. How much he buy Twitter again for? I don't remember. 1 triple beat. Putting my life saving.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Is the Japanese Gengar ugly, mister? Its surface grade is low AF. I'd love to collect it, but not if it was heavily played.
Yeah, here we are. All right, mister, if I win the lottery, I'll buy most of your graded 10 slabs. Oh, please win the lottery. I would love that. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting tooting for you. All right, here we are. Mister can't hear it. Let me turn off the music. I'll replay it. Okay, Super Dan, he paid for a sound effect, $1.13.
Do not come. Do not come. I'm gonna come. Is the Japanese Gengar ugly, mister? Its surface grade is low AF.
He said he's going to...
Not if it was heavily played.
Just reading your comments out loud. All right. He graded whatever he graded. He graded like 5. Trenton Conger. So he's not going to be too nice if he's grading 5. Trenton Conger. But you're on the table. No. This isn't Trenton Conger. See what you've done? This is Nicholas Carolexis. Here we go. Nicholas Carolexis. Okay. Thank you, Nicholas. I mean, invest in Pokemon. It's my birthday today, mister. Am 30. You're 30? I got a giveaway. Here's a Bulbasaur giveaway. We'll give them away at 200 viewers. Give me a second. If we hit 200. We're stuck at 156. So this guy's free at 200 views. The sticker makes him ugly, doesn't it? All right. Okay. Your cards are coming home, Beckett. All right, very good. Did they do the label correctly? I'll have to check that later. So I didn't see another order from you, Richard. I'm going to double check that. In the meantime, we have Trenton Conger, who says, I'll take the Gengar. Oh, the Gengar is gone. So here he is. He's off-center Gengar. Here's what he really looks like. I see some scratches on him. Overall, though, he looks really nice. I can't stop sneezing, says Snorlax. Don't you hate it when that happens? And ship my slabs, I have 5. Okay, let's get you some shipping. Print. My wife sleeps with a knife in her hand. She said all married women do this. Is this true? You might want to sleep with one eye open, DP Fitness. Okay. Slabs only shipment. Sounds good. There you go. Super Dan says 1 sneaker bunko. 1 sneaky bunko. 1 spot in the fossil. Okay. This fossil is going to have the Mew in it, right? How much to get him in a TCC slab? Oh, for the, what are you talking about? To get who in a TCC slab? Bulb definitely caught the most fades out of all the starters. All right, you ready? Super Dan. Bulbous. Panting card. Booty Cheeks. Holographic. All right. Sneaker Bunko is always a lot of fun because there's a couple of cards you can... Oops. There we go. Whoa! People really open Sneaker Bunko for the naughty girl cards, I think. There we go, Super Dan. That holographic slipped away. Very nice. My wife likes to cook. Do any of you guys want to hear her sloppy joes? Oh my God. Want to eat her sloppy joes. Garrett Wixom, 5 old maid. I don't know. I hear she lets anyone eat her sloppy joes. That makes it kind of gross, bro. There you go. You never told us why you prefer small tatas to big tatas. That was like yesterday, right? I just do. I just find them more attractive. That's it. I find them more attractive. Never found large boobs to be attractive. There we go. All right. Here's Psyduck. I'm all slopped out, says SoCal. Here's Chansey. It will come one day, says James. Well, will. Whoa! Mister is part of the Flat Justice Gang. All Lorena's sleeve. Mister, did you put the sticker on the Bulbasaur slab instead of a sleeve? No, it's on the sleeve. See? It's on the sleeve. Ooh, Garrett. Lovely cards. So Garrett Wixon would be over here. I like driving my Hot Wheels over big ones. Here we are. All right. C cups are good, says it them. Is a C cup like a large boob size or something? All right. Maybe you guys should have to explain why you find large boobs attractive. Brandon Boutillier. Spot in the Gengar break. Here we are. Mr. Brandon. Because they're jiggly, says Sonny. Mr. likes the booty cheeks. Nope, never liked large butts either. I always found them kind of gross. Large butts are definitely gross. Here we are. 1 in the fossil break. Always found large butts to be unattractive. That was something that wasn't even a thing in the past. When I was younger, there was no fascination over large butts on girls. That was like a recent invention, maybe in the last 10 years. Here we are. Because I got mommy issues. Here we are. I used to dance under the name Jigglypuff. Oh my God. Oscar Diaz, Express Grade Lollipop Girl. And the Pixar stamp. Good choices. Good choices. Earth is flat, the sky's yellow. I got mommy issues as well. What's a mommy issue? I don't understand. Do you mean you want your girlfriend to be like your mommy? Is that what you mean? How does that happen? How does that even occur? Go. All right. All right. Look at this card, man. What is a mommy issue? Like, what does that refer to? Like, your mom was mean to you or your mom was too nice to you? My girl got D's. Almost got you, mister. No, they want to blank on blank. My mom is stuck in the dryer. Should I help her? You're going to have to call for help. That's an emergency. All right, let's see. Oscar Diaz. Oscar D's. Great pulls, man. Can't wait to see what they grade. Probably going to grade high. She beats me and gives me an allowance. Okay. Mister, you're wrong about big buttons. Large and big are different. Help me, step bro. Large and big, huh? What's the difference between large and big? Here's Oscar Diaz. I think he needs help. Okay, Oscar Diaz 1. Oscar Diaz Express. There we go. You can stick PP in between them. There we go. All right, fantastic. Okay, so there's fat, and thick. It says J108. I wasn't trying to define them in any sort of way like that. There we go. Wilder Cardona, book grade the Squirtle Poker Card, mister. All right, Wilder Cardona. You got it, man. Your bag's over here. Sweet. My grandma's next door and just yelled, give me... Oh, I didn't get to read it. Stick. She's a girl. What are you guys saying? There we go. I like tall women as well. Tall girls that look elegant. Elegant tall girls. That's my favorite. No shorties. There we go. I'm not into short women. Probably the same way women are not into short men. Mister, you have mommy issues then. Nope. I don't think of a woman as like playing that role at all. Here we are. Actually, it's almost the other way around. I think that I've done very well in life as sort of like a very independent kind of person. All right, so that's a bulk grade. Very independent. Mister, is your wife taller than you? She's not, but she's pretty tall. She's shorter than me, but not a lot shorter. When you can say that, let me know. Skip my question. This is PokeSlide. What'd you say? Russian. What? Mister, how tall are you? So I'm 6 foot. I had the doctor measure me, and the doctor said I was 6 foot. I like tall women. I'm happy to not be just under 6 foot. Octavio Melendres, 3-dimensional. All right. My dad's taller than me by a little bit. I'm a short guy myself. If she is 4'6" and stacked, she is a winner. 4'6". That's tiny, dude. Whew. That's a little person. What are you talking about? 4'6". All right. My girl is taller than me. Well, that's good for you, man. I think that's a clever move for guys to have a tall wife and to make his children taller. Here we are. They all loved me and asked me what I learned to do, what I do. I can tell you my wife's dad is taller than me quite a bit. He's a real tall guy. And weirdly enough, I find that attractive from my wife. Like, I'm thinking I'm marrying into a tall family. So I think about that stuff. It's on my mind. Here we are. I think my brain does a lot of thinking. So just the immediate appearance of somebody doesn't impress me as much as the afterthought about what am I really buying into here? What am I really getting out of this? You know what I mean? So she's got a tall dad. And I go, I'm going to have tall kids if I have kids with her. So that's real attractive to me. Here's Phoenix Mon. But I'm 6'1", so when I date a woman who is 4'6", it looks weird. You should date a girl who's 6'2". And then your kids will be tall kids, and they're more likely to earn a higher income over their lifetime. Did you know that? So Mr. Brain does a lot of thinking. Hopefully. So anyways, did you know that taller people actually earn more money over their lifetime? And also people who are more beautiful earn more money. So height and beauty are really important. You think that, you know, there's all those sayings like, oh, beauty's skin deep. Well, your wallet doesn't care about it because your wallet does. If you're beautiful, your wallet says you're going to earn more money. So I find that really fascinating. I think about that kind of stuff. Mister's kid will dunk a basketball. I don't know if that'll happen. All right, let's see. I wouldn't want my kid to necessarily be into sports. If they were and they were successful, I'd be proud of them, but I would rather push them into finance. If I had kids, I want them to be into finance and business ownership. Whatever the business ownership is about, I don't care as much, but I want them to be a business owner. They need to be the owner of a business. So that's what I would push them into. Do you think you could make more money if you were a girl? Doing this, in theory, maybe. You know, I think, what does it mean to be a girl? You mean just have the appearance of a girl, but my current brain? Or would I have a girl's brain if I was a girl? And would I not be interested in Pokemon cards and finance anymore? You know what I mean? So it's a good question. Beauty is BS. Yeah, I mean, you can say that, but the data doesn't lie. The more beautiful you are, the more money you make. If I ever have a kid, straight to baseball because they have the best shot at making it pro in sports. 40 more viewers. Okay, so Octavio got his dimensions. Luis Rodriguez says, finish my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Luis. Luis Rodriguez, you guys want to see what he had? So he has a Blastoise. Let's go grab it. Aha! Isn't the largest Pokemon YouTuber like Leonhardt? He's a guy, not a girl. So you never know. I don't know if he's the largest, by the way, but here it is, Luis Rodriguez. Is it me? Did I win the Scyther? It was you! There we go. Where's your favorite spot to hide your baked beans? Can I see it, mister? You sure can. Look how beautiful it is. That's a pristine Blastoise from Pokemon the movie Tops. Leonhardt fell off. Okay. There we go. 3 Lost Origins. You got it, man. Deep Pocket Monster has the best community, in my opinion. Leonhardt's a sellout. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon Silver will probably be my favorite. That's the one I played the most when I was young. I had to play Pokemon Blue in secrecy. Leonhardt came out and said he is going to do something different because of low views? Really? All right, what we got? Mister, you remind me of Mister. Oh, wow. That's astute. There we go. Gift energy. Here's Mienfoo and Kyurem. You know what's sexiest in a woman, though? We talk about all these issues like body parts. Obviously, the sexiest thing is when she loves Charizard. Luis Rodriguez. Let's see. I'll be like, let me show you all my Charizards. What? Then they did a boxing video, and it's the lowest views on his channel, LMAO. Some people got to stick to what made them. Yeah. Look, I mean, look. If he's tired of making Pokemon content, he's a human being, not a robot, guys. He's a human being. If he gets burnt out from making Pokemon, he should do whatever he sets his heart to, you know? Before I was doing this, I was the TheCardconomist. I actually have more subscribers on that channel than this channel. I swapped over to this. Yeah, let's look it up real fast. So here's my other channel. And it says right there, 133,000 subscribers. And that was growing really fast at the time. I mean, nothing like what I do now. The growth on the TheCardconomist is way slower. GameConomist, it could be like 1,000 subscribers in like a week on some weeks, and just really fast growth. Now I'm over here and I have like 50,000 subscribers. That took forever to build up, and the growth is very slow over here. But I enjoy this more than playing Monster Hunter, which is why I quit doing that. So it's funny, you guys are complaining about Leonhardt moving on to something new. Well, I had members from my old channel. They're probably all mad that I moved on from Monster Hunter. They're like, he should still be playing Monster Hunter. But I'm just doing what I enjoy, you know? Frando Valentino Hernandez Leal. Hello, Mr. The reason I bring this up is because one of the fears as a content creator, one of the fears is that your new thing that you're working on will not work out and you'll get less views and less money, and it's kind of scary. And yet it's like, it's what your heart desires. So if he's got something new he wants to get into, as somebody who does kind of a similar job to him, I recommend he pursues what he's passionate about. Otherwise, you're just doing kind of a job that you hate. And I don't think the best content gets made out of something you're not enjoying anymore. You know what I mean? Look at his mouse movement. It's like a gosh darn puppet. Everyone gets burned out at some point. Please, some luck, says Wassard. All right, so here we go. Frando Valentino Hernandez Leal. It's been a while since I ordered. I hope my bag still exists. Let's get 4 Paradigm. Well, let's go looking for it, huh? We'll go looking for your bag. He went from 3 videos a week to 1 every 3 weeks. Just don't get burnt out of your wife. Yeah, well, that happens too, you know. And your wife gets burnt out of you. So you got to find some new dimension to your relationship. Get into some kind of crazy stuff, you know what I mean, that you can't tell the people about. Here we are. Cookie Matt, he is for real. Throw this over here. Sometimes you got to start putting on masquerade masks and going to wild parties. All right, so let's find your bag. Let's start there, Frando. So, Frando. Who fried the refried beans? First guy, please tell me. When you ripped every pack of Pokemon multiple times, I get the burnout. Yeah, I get people who get mad at me. There are people who get mad at me because they say, you don't sound excited enough. It's obvious you just do this for the money. And all I can think is like, dude, I've opened like 1,000,000 packs. And it's not the same after 1,000,000 packs, dude. I don't squeal like a little kid. And these guys like Leonhardt who squeal like a little kid when they open pack, it's fake. It's 100% fake. It's acting. He's opened so many packs, he doesn't feel the same way when he opens packs either. So, but the thing is, I still enjoy opening packs. I just don't scream anymore. Is that all right? Can I do that? Can I enjoy opening packs my own way? Can I open them and not scream? You know what I mean? Oh, we pulled a $10 card. Ah! You know, like, I got my $20,000 card sitting in a box behind me. Okay, so I just don't get as excited anymore because I've seen things, you know? So I get that one all the time, by the way. I get comments all the time where people say, you don't sound excited. Everyone screams when they open Pokemon cards like it's the most exciting thing they've ever experienced. And like you've pulled a $100 card and won the lotto. No, dude, you have not. You have not. Have you seen my wife? My wife? All right, here we are. Yeah, I get tired of that one. That's a criticism I don't like. You're not excited enough to open the pack anymore, and it's like open like 1,000,000 packs, dude. I got to see something special, right? So like Paradigm Trigger, you know what I need to see out of Paradigm Trigger? The alternative art Lugia, because I know he's going to be like $600. So that's what I got to see to get the scream these days. I'm not going to scream for every stupid pull. It's just not going to happen. All right, what do we got? Cold. You're not excited enough. I open packs for like 4 hours every single day, dude. What are you expecting? Oh my God, we did it. That's Pikachu. Whoa. That Pikachu could be worth like $7 one day. My wife told me that I need to see something special. They do it, I guess, for the kid viewers. You bust for sneaker, though. Maybe. I don't know. All right, Mr. Frando. Your bag's here, and your bag was safe, Frando. Your bag would have been in trouble on 10/23. That's when your bag would have been in trouble, okay? So that's how that works. On 10/23, you'll have abandoned the bag for a full year. But now your bag is all updated, see? So now your bag is all reset and very, very safe. Your bag's considered a fresh bag. What's this Takalugio? I watch this channel more than the others because it's mad chill. We talk about other things too. Yeah, like whether you should bleach your anus. Let's see. Next up, we got, not in Uganda anyways. Abraham Rio says fossil pack break. In Uganda, that is not going to be a lucrative business anymore. Abraham G. Rios. Somebody said they banned gays in Uganda. The crazy thing is, I don't even collect Pokemon, but I'm here every night. What? That's funny. Why would someone bleach their booty? You ever seen a booty hole where it's like the color of poop is already, it's like a brown? People are insecure about that, and they say, I don't want that. All right, we can't all have the golden asshole. Marco Solis says, can I get 10 Azure Lane? Yes, you can. 10 Azures. I'm dipping my Oreos in water again. Wish my wife would bleach hers. Leonhardt is fake. All right, here we are. If you want to watch a good war movie, I suggest All Quiet on the Western Front. $1 million billion. Here we are. There we go. Brown booty is seasoned. Yeah, I guess so. If I had some nuts on the chest, would they be chest nuts? That's what they would be. Legally. From a legal definition. I would know this. I'm a lawyer. It's like a promo card. So 10 of them, huh? This should be like 8. And this should be 10. Good luck. I don't have enough of these. I'm about to run out. Brown booty joke made me laugh too much. Ew. Brown, the booty swank. The booty sweat. There we go. We are. Men are simple creatures, aren't we? You tell a butt joke or a fart joke or a poopy joke. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. There we go. All right. It makes you wonder what laughter is, you know, like for the brain. Your brain laughs at things. Isn't that weird? Your brain laughs at things. What is the laughter meant to do? Our brain does stuff for reasons. Okay, well, what's the reason for the laughter? Reconcile something that's not right. You know what I mean? Like, one spot left, the Roaring Skies. He is a lawyer. Ah, yeah, I'm an official Pokemon lawyer. Ask me for help with your Pokemon cases whenever you want. When I send you stuff for grading, do I pay ahead or when you receive it? You're supposed to pay ahead. Here we are. What? What's this? The kitty cat girl. She's going to have a little vodka drink in that bottle, I think. All right. I think that's a money card, Marco. Let's see what else you pull. There's a hollow. That's a hollow. She better be 18. My wife bought a movie called Obi-Wan Can Blow Me. Oh, yeah? Oh, God, dude. Sounds like you've been blessed with an enlightened wife. All right, here we are. Back in the 90s, the idea of a girl watching adult content, very rare idea. I bet you it's super common now. Girls watching adult content. I've heard that girls favor reading adult content. I wonder if that's true or if that's just a stereotype. Here we are. It's like saying girls don't like to watch movies or TV shows. They only like to read the books of the movies and the TV shows. Really? Here we are. You live longer when you laugh. You live longer when you have lots of money to pay for all your healthcare treatments. There we go. All right, Marco Solis. That is a lot of Azure Lane packs, but only one etched card come out. BBC and my wife's web history. So she was watching British broadcast news. Mr. Humor entices us to do unnecessary communication as a species. Obi-Wan Can Blow Me was cool, but the book was better. My wife likes blank over any other categories. I don't laugh at him, frown at him. Here we are. Whoa. See, this seems like a conversation for our Not Safe for Work channel in Discord. Marco Solis. Super BBC. Maybe that's like a news special. Those British guys are hung. What? Here we are. All right. How many races are there exactly? There we go. Well, there's the NASCAR race. There must be a race for the European version of NASCAR. What do they call that? Formula One? There's a Formula One race. Here's Gloom. There's horse races. I think they race dogs, don't they? Okay, there's Gengar. Here's Executor. Here's Nidoran. And Blastoise. There's the space race where we pretended to land on the moon. Space race, but we beat that one. Got to be at least 2 races. It stands for baked butter corn. Oh, God. Bobsled race. That's good. You like the dogs pulling you along. All I know is there's 100 genders. No, that's wrong. There's an infinite number of genders. If it's an abstract idea, that we can just make up, then you can always make a new one. Just like crypto. You can always make a new one. Here's Garrett Nadal, 2 in the fossil pack. All right. Okay, Garrett. I'm poke-gendered. Nadal. My pronouns are professor and oak. Garrett Nadal. There we go. Leonhardt inspired Poke Cave. I'm surprised no one wants a Caterpie with the coon background. My wife said I shouldn't pee in the shower. Why? Well, that's where she waffle stomps her number 2s. And, you know, so she feels like it's kind of her thing. Cecilio says, I sent an order 10 minutes ago under Cecilio and sent 60 to buy the blue-haired girl. Don't know if you saw it, but I'll buy 2 packs of Azure Lane. Okay, I must not have received that one. So let me go ahead and log in and go looking for it. I'm going to log into PayPal's. Waffle Stomp. Is that a new one for some people? Nobody's heard of the Waffle Stomp? Somebody kindly explain what the Waffle Stomp is to the new guy. The guy who has not heard of it, I should say. Not necessarily new. Just never heard of the glorious Waffle Stomp. If you've never heard of Waffle Stomp's when you take a number 2 in the shower. But of course, it doesn't necessarily go down the drain. So you kind of have to help it out by stepping on it. And that pushes it down the drain. And, you know, the little guard, the drain guard, it causes it to turn into a waffle as it's getting pushed through. All right, Cecilio. It's called a Waffle Stomp. I'm going to search your name. I'm not seeing that order. So, Cecilia, I have all your orders pulled up here, and the $60 order's not here at all, even when I log into PayPal. That's hot as hell. Sounds like dessert. Disgusting. Yeah. I sent the money when I bought the incandescent of the Azure Lane packs. Let me double check. And also, I'll buy that. Oh, I was waiting for a separate payment. I'm sorry. I was waiting for a separate payment to show up. Now I understand. Okay, this is yours. Very good. Cecilio Arenas. I thought it was a separate $60 payment. The Logan brother that fought the most famous and richest father there is, and I can't even think of his name because he don't matter. What? If she doo-doo in the shower, we are done. If she doesn't doo-doo in the shower, I don't want her. She has to be tall, small butt, small boobs, and doo-doos in the shower. That is what you call a trophy wife. Wives aren't trophies. There you go. All right. All right, 2 packs of Azure Lane. It's all yours. If she doesn't waffle stomp, is she even a real woman? Think again. If she don't fart in front of you, she ain't the one. Here, what do we got? That's a hollow. She pee on her feet to prevent athlete foot. The Logan brothers are a joke. That's hot AF. Mr. Sup Homie. What's up, Tokimon? All right, we got a hollow girl and a hollow Daiji. All right. That sounds like an Oscar trophy. How can you say you love her if you won't eat her poop, Madonna? What? The first Logan Paul brother proved it. Let's hit 200 viewers. Yeah, there's a lovely 9.5 tops Bulbasaur being given away at 200 viewers. If we don't reach it, that's okay. We'll just save it for the next day. Cecilio with a C. Over here. Nothing like farting the night away. Farting the night away. Farting the night away. If she waffle stomps, you may never know it till you have to unclog the drain. There we go. Ooh, think about a smelly clogged drain. So I got a card for you. Naked boobies girl. Okay, she's naked. She's got boobies. We're going to draw out the nipples so that you cannot see them. Okay, there they are. Okay, they're all drawn out. Now, you've seen those other lovely girls go for $60. And this one's going to be priced at just $20. Because I've learned over time, she's not terribly popular. I think it's because even though she's naked, she's not like lewd. I think people specifically want lewd. They say, give me lewd or nothing. Okay, I got some pristine cards here to sell. She probably doesn't waffle stop. You're lewd. Okay, we got swimsuit and we got Grace and Heart hybrid. So 2 more cards. Those are from Sneaker Bunko. Those graded pristine. Mosquito bites. Boobies. 20 for the non-waffle stomping nudie. My wife said for my birthday I'm getting a rusty trombone, but I don't play the trombone. What is this? You don't know what the rusty trombone is? Itty bitties matter. This is going to be $45 and $45. I understand these cards a lot better now. You guys pay the big bucks for actual sexy cards. Cards like this one right here. So this card sells for a lot of money. But see these cards here? They're not sexy like this card is. So these just don't sell unless you really make them cheap. I used to try to sell these for a higher price. They're all cheaper now. But I get it now. This is what actually sells. Mister, do you like that pair on the card? What are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about breast size? Yeah, that's fine. But like, see this? I don't like this. See how large the breasts are? That's not actually attractive to me. Same here. That's not attractive. They're too large. Yeah, actually, that's a good depiction. Freaking weirdos. Asking me titty size questions. That pair. All right. So this is 60. Oh, okay. Her children will starve. That's not true. Too large? Blasphemy. What about the girl on the right, mister? This girl, it's kind of like, you know, they're all right. They're kind of too large. Not too much, but they are a little bit. CGC 10 of Mr. and a Speedo. He meant the pair on the Blastoise. You reject girls who are gifted from God. Well, I don't consider them a gift. Yeah, I consider them an issue for as you get older. All my brain can see is sagging boobies. I'm sorry, guys. My brain operates differently. We're not all the same. All I can see is sagging boobies. There we go. Do try a 4'11 girl with double D's. Have you ever seen leftover toilet paper on the entry point? What? I never ever seen cavemen idolize skinny women. Well, that's because during their time period, they were starving to death. So they would idolize, they would idolize women who had a little bit of fat on them because it was like a sign of not just, sort of like, what would be the word? It wasn't just a sign that they were well-fed, which was rare in their time, but the fact that the women had a little fat on them meant that they could have children. So it was a sign of fertility back then. That's not the case today. We don't struggle with those things anymore. That's virtually gone. That is virtually gone. So people always turn to that concept. They go, "Oh yeah, well, cavemen liked the what are they, something of God, I can't remember the name. Venus of what, it was called Venus of Willendorf or something like that. Can't remember the name of that stupid little doll, the little fat doll. The Venus of Willendorf. Yeah, well, she was fat. Yeah, like 2,000 years ago. Okay, let's see what's next. We have Garrett Wixom, bulk grade, the Old Maid Mew. You got it, Garrett. We still struggle with hunger and thirst. Not me, and not anyone that I know. All right, so I get it. Some places do, but not anyone I know. No one around me does. The real struggle is to stay young and healthy. That's the struggle now. The struggle in America is obesity. If you look, the majority of adults are struggling with obesity. Here we are. Venus of Willendorf. I think that was the name of it. And with me being tall and her short, we have a lot of fun, if you catch my drift. We still struggle with hunger and thirst. Dude, I'm talking to the girl right now. Same situation. It's amazing. What are you talking about? Do you have any Charmander slabs? I think I have a Charmander top slab somewhere. Might have sold. Mister, what do you struggle with? I struggle with not having enough Pokemon cards. Here we are. You see obesity, I see well-nourished Americans. Mister, are the old maids mint? Yeah, they're fresh out of the pack. They are mint. Wixom. Now, I didn't say obesity. What I saw was... Oh. I see what you're saying. Thought you were saying something slightly different. I understand now. Okay, bulk grade the Mew. Very nice. Curtis Michael Noske, one fossil break. Thank you, Curtis. Well, come to Texas. There are a bunch of 600-pound women. Can I do that Nido King SLAB-AWAY for 3 years? You could do it for a full year for $50. Yeah, you can slab it away for a full year. Do you think you could eat your other passengers if you play? Oh, in an instant. Yeah, I don't have any qualms about eating human flesh. I find it funny that people struggle with that concept so much. What are you worried about? Like, you're going to get haunted by ghosts or something? Protein is protein, man. Got to do what you got to do. Now, I wouldn't eat human beings like the way some camel tribes would eat humans just for the heck of it. That's horrible, you know? But if you're needing to survive, I'd be like, chop up Deborah, dude. Deborah's looking yummy. We need some Deborah. We need some... Nancy's got some good legs, man. She's looking like she's going to feed us for a week. We're hungry. Joseph Campolongo says, large breast is a distraction because our lizard brains are thinking they can feed a lot of kids and reproduction is the purpose of life. Is it? I don't know if that's it, because think about the majority of mammals. The majority of mammals don't even have enlarged breasts. Think about like cats and dogs. You can't even see that they have breasts. It's not until after they give birth that you can see them, in fact, or very close to when they give birth. And so humans have this unusual thing where women's breasts stay, I guess you could call it like engorged, even before becoming pregnant. But humans are unique that way. Other animals, other mammal species don't do that. Monkeys don't do that. You ever seen, mammalian primates that have not gotten pregnant yet? They don't have breasts. They have nipples and all that, but there's nothing there. So this is unique to humans, and I don't think that is actually a sign of how well you can breastfeed. But I'll look it up real fast just in case. Here it is. Will the size of my breasts affect how much milk I produce? The short answer is no. Although your breasts will likely grow larger before and during your breastfeeding journey, breast size is irrelevant when it comes to how much milk you produce. Oh, very, very fascinating. Very fascinating. Breast size has nothing to do with milk production. Here we are. All right. Which Pokemon do you think goes hardest on the grill? Okay, cut log camel milk. I mean, formula helps. Hey guys, what's up, y'all? Formula for the week. Now, I'm just kidding. My mother had 11 children. By the way, she was a small-breasted woman, and she breastfed every kid, and we never touched formula one time. There was no formula. I thought formula was like some emergency product, like if your mother died or something like that. I didn't know people just used it. I knew it was on the shelves. I never made the connection that people used it because they didn't feel like breastfeeding. But yeah, that was not a thing in our house. We did not do formula ever. I thought it was, I seriously thought it was like if your mother has cancer or she died in a car crash or something like that, and you still got to feed a baby. Well, the bigger the breast I see, the more milk I produce, so it is relevant. Oh, it's relevant in your mind is what you're saying. All right, here we go. Zen-like Panda's got 5 here. If I believe it's true, then it's probably true. All right. I think women with smaller breasts are very sexy. We all produce milk. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I feel like women with smaller breasts, they come off as a lot smarter to me. Girls with the large boobage, they come off as sort of like, oh, look at me, I've got large boobs, you know what I mean? Like that's their one feature, you know what I mean? Yeah, small-breasted women come off as a lot smarter to me. They seem healthier, more energetic, and more intelligent. That's how they come off to me. That's how my brain perceives them. My brain tells me they age better. Mr. Getting Weird. I'm just sharing. We've been talking about boob size for a while. You guys are telling me that you see large-breasted women and you think there's going to be more food. I never felt that way. I never felt like there was a lack of food. So my brain doesn't feel like there's not going to be enough breast milk for my children. I don't have any feelings like there's not going to be enough. I feel like there's going to be plenty of food, and that's not the issue. And the real thing that you're in pursuit of is a higher IQ almost. And so you start to wonder, like, well, which of these girls are coming off as smartest? And it's never the large-breasted women. They never come off as the smartest. Here we are. Boom. All right. What we got? We got Phoebos. Mr. Investing, even with his wife. Oh, absolutely. When I got back to dating when I was in school, I approached it precisely that way. I actually called it investing in my brain. So I always had this concept that when you pick your partner, you are investing in your future. That was always my concept of dating. Even when I was younger, that was the concept. The concept was whoever you pick to be your partner is a serious investment for your future. Here's Radiant Jirachi. Here's Alteria and Superior. You know, I watched my parents struggle a lot in their marriage. And I don't know, I just feel like I learned so much being in a large family. So I considered whoever I would end up dating to be a very serious investment. And you only get so many chances in life, and you only get to be young for, you know, one time, right? So whoever you shack up with is kind of a big deal for the outcome for your life. And so I always treated dating as a sort of very, very serious thing. It's not a joke. It's not for fun. Very, very serious thing. It's going to determine the outcome of the rest of your life. It's your, you know, it's your other half, right? The Greeks thought men with smaller peepees were more intelligent and level-headed. Yeah, I don't know how true that is. That's fascinating, I guess. Maybe there's some relevance to this conversation then, because I never felt like the large-breasted women were going to have a lot of character. Is that weird? I feel like large-breasted women were going to have a singular character. They're going to be given a lot of attention by men for having large breasts, and that will become their personality. I'm a girl who gets a lot of attention from men for having large breasts, and they will essentially adapt to that world. You know, they'll become that person. And so I like girls who are in great health, high energy, and very smart and tall. So those are the things that really impress me and make me go, wow, this is somebody I want to get to know because they're attractive to me. New icebreaker question. Do you waffle stomp in the shower? But if I have large breasts, is it the same? Large breasts are elite. Just like men 6 foot tall. That's right. If she's not 6 foot tall, I'm not She has to be 6 foot tall and she has to earn 400,000 a year. You ever hear girls say that in those interviews? I think all women are sexy. Well, I can actually agree with that, Arturo. All women are sexy in their own way. And so when we talk about these subjects, we're really talking about actually very picky sort of little preferences. But everyone, lives in reality. Like every girl would probably choose a 6 foot tall guy or taller who has a lot of money, a strong jaw, and he's got great hip to shoulder ratio and biceps, but also he only loves her, and he's got a great family, and oh, he and her father get along, and her mother, so every girl has this ideal version of a man in her mind. And a man has an ideal version of a woman in his mind too, but we never actually get those things in life, right? A couple people do, I guess. A couple people at the top of the food chain do. But I don't even think their relationships are very good. I'm talking about like Leonardo DiCaprio, jumping from girl to girl to girl to girl. He just never settles on one girl. And it's like, well, that's a way to live. I guess you get to have a lot of different sex. Your partner stays young forever. You're like a vampire or something. But who's to say that's like a better life necessarily? It's a complicated idea. You know what I mean? You never invest any long-term memories with any of these girls. You never struggled with them. There's something special about having a person in your life who you struggled with to obtain a better life with. And then you look back and you're like, I'm nostalgic for those times. We did a thing together. That was difficult. And those are character building moments in your life, and they define you. They kind of create your identity. And so Leonardo DiCaprio, he's a certain type. He's at the top of the food chain for beauty and all those other things. That doesn't mean he's a whole lot happier than the next guy. Maybe he is. I don't know. I've never been at the top of the food chain. He's probably very confident. And he probably does have a lot of fantastic sex. But I mean, there could be moments in his life where he's like, this is it for me. This is it. I have sex and then life just goes on and I'm closer to death every day. Nothing really has any meaning. Here's Rage Quit Bit. And maybe what I'm talking about is the sort of, maybe this sort of boundary within hedonism where hedonism will only ever take you so far. You know what I mean? All right, what we got? 4 here. Trust me, that guy is happy, says SoCal. You never know. Aren't there, there's actually quite a few celebrities who commit suicide, right? Let's see. Celebrities, who commit suicide. List of suicides, celebrities who committed suicide. Do they have the list? Where's the list? Oh, here we go. Naomi Judd. Mike Howe, John McAfee. What? Software mogul died by suicide. Right. They claimed that wasn't true. He's considered a celebrity. It's a whole list. I don't recognize any of these guys. I guess if I said their names out, you might recognize them, but I've never been good at. Well, here I recognize Anthony Bourdain, Kate Spade, Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell, Aaron Hernandez, Ann Sexton, Jonathan Brandis, Leslie Chung, Kurt Cobain. That's a good one. Yeah, from Nirvana, right? Don Cornelius, James Buster Coley, Richard Farnsworth. Very interesting. There's Robin Williams. So there's this whole list of celebrities who have committed suicide, and you would think that they're at the peak of happiness in society. But you hear not just of their suicides, you hear of sport figures who have committed suicides, CEOs who have committed suicides, just regular rich guys who have committed suicide. You know what I mean? So it's fascinating because depression reaches people who we think would be at the top and so happy. You know what I mean? Heath Ledger. Now, he didn't commit suicide. He committed overdose. All right. I watched The Whale last night with my girlfriend, and my God, mister, I heard it's pretty good, huh? So I might have to watch it. Presidents committing suicide. Yeah, I hear Donald Trump's about to commit suicide. I'm just kidding. You can have all the money in the world and fame, and they can hide their depression. Well, here's my question. My question is, why is it you can have all the people loving you, you can have all this money, all this opportunity, and still experience so much sadness that you end it? You know what I mean? And again, it changes your concept of like, what is happiness? Is hedonism happiness? Oh, I get to have sex with a hot girl every day. I'm the happiest person alive. And I think you would be the happiest person alive for a period of time, and then you'd get bored of it. It would eventually no longer feel so good anymore. Your brain would become desensitized to your new level of attainment and quality, and you'd be like, so what? I had sex with a girl. Ooh, you know what I mean? Your brain would eventually get tired of it and seek something greater than that. And if it could not accomplish anything greater because you're already at the top, maybe you get really bored. Maybe you go, man, I'm tired of this. Or maybe like you get used to it, and then when life gets even slightly difficult, you go, man, this ain't worth it. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Some people with power is a lot stronger than others. Yeah, willpower probably plays a role. It's good questions, guys. But yeah, it's a fascinating thing. It's a fascinating thing. But I think we got on that subject because we were talking about how some humans are just born with like all the right features for being at the top of the food chain. But some of the best relationships come out of people who had to live a normal life, you know, not be celebrities, but just be an everyday man and woman who fell in love and went through life together because, you know, life's a journey and all that. But they just went through life together and found happiness together. Didn't divorce, liked each other, right? So it's interesting stuff. All right, let's see. Oh man, there we go. Those are the full arts. Rip Juice World. Oh my god, dude, what is this outfit? All right. Green Ranger saved the OG Red Ranger, though. I hope he can carry the torch. Rip Superman. Okay, what do we got? All right. Because it makes them feel better. There you go. Oh my god, dude. All right. Well, you got this French maid girl. We get a sneak peek of her butt. Rip Orson Welles. Guys loved his peas. Oh my god. That sells the card, man. People go nuts for that. I find that the card's fascinating because it's almost like you've seen a bit more than you were meant to, and that's why it's sexy. You know what I mean? And you might have had an experience like that in life, and it would have been probably a very sensational moment for you, a memorable memory. Was going to get a 999 tattoo until I found out it meant cop killer. Oh, man. 999, I'm a cop killer. Rage quit bit. Slab rotate, please. These CGC slabs are making me go diarrhea. Hey, man, those CGC slabs have been sellers. People actually buying them. Raul, Ricardo, Ryan. My diaper's already full. Okay, where's Rage Quit Bit? I have a bag, he says. Guess I'm getting a 999 tattoo, bro. Mister, you need more Beckett. They're so pretty. Does anyone have problems with eating Taco Bell? Yeah, when I eat Taco Bell, I generally have a stomachache. It really does just give you a stomachache. I don't know why. It should actually be kind of alarming because most food doesn't give you that. Mister, you're coughing again. Yeah, my throat started feeling kind of dry there. We got Raymond, Russ, Renell. Oh my god, I cannot believe how many freaking boxes I'm going through to get to this. All right, we did not find it. We went through all 5 boxes. I am so tired of the R boxes. I'm going to tear this table up and recreate the R boxes to be not migraine driving. Let's see. Did you have a large bag or a small bag? Do you know? Large bag or small bag? Rage Quit Bit. Might be an old bag, right? Because I don't think normally you ordered cards, raw cards. How'd that cough? R-Box Dominance. Roman Orr, Raymond Still, Ryan. Oh, here we go. I found it at the very back of the box. Whew. You're like one of the last bags. All right. And that occurs because there's so many new people with R in the name. All right. So we'll update this to say 423. Del Taco with banter. Boy, I haven't had Del Taco since I was like a kid. There you go. Now there's no Del Taco near me, so I will not be trying it again. Unless they open one up, which I doubt. Cheese is government cheese. Don't melt. Ew, don't like Del Taco. Sorry. Path to the Peak. Jigglypuff. Zubat. Success. An employee at Beckett was getting crazy black label rates when he was sending his cards and making bank off of it. Yeah, that's pretty effed up. Okay, Greg Barron. First time ordering, one live, one spot in the Gengar. You got it, Greg? Okay, Greg. Greg, you pick up a little poker card here. You got Larvitar. I had Sonics yesterday, and it's so yuck. They will never have my money again. Yep, I had Sonics last week. And not only was it so expensive, it just had no flavor, dude. So boring. Gambling with the first order. Spicy. Greg. Baron. There we go, Greg. A&W root beer is better. Great corn dogs. I had tacos the other day. I got pork with pineapple. It was good. Okay, so he also wants a spot in the Gengar break. Very good. It's Gengar breaks. Getting close, guys. Jump in. That ain't Larvitar. Oh, I meant, I don't remember its name. I know I'm close. Let's see, Baron. Sonic Milkshake Larvester. Yeah, my brain was telling me it's very close. Sonic Milkshake is best. Fight me. Well, that's what we had. We had a milkshake, and we actually felt that this is an odd thing, isn't it? But we actually felt that the milkshake had very little flavor. I was like, man, where's the flavor in this milkshake? The idea that ice cream can be made with such poor quality that has no flavor. I realized good ice cream has good flavor. Troy Cam, you made a new bag. They need to go in mine. Yep, I put the bag in your bag, Mr. Troy, so your bags are together. Who ate churches and survived? Churches chicken. Candy corn is for liberals. Oh, is it? Sonic milkshakes made from cow poop. High calorie, worse than McDonald's, and it sucks. Did you hear Leonhardt is not doing openings? Yeah, I heard about that. He'll be all right. He'll probably come back if he wants to. Lance Weiss says 1 Merlin Series 1. Yeah, don't doubt that Leonhardt will never come back because he could very easily do that. Look up Little Caesars corn pizza, please. It's because you live in Missouri, mister. I live in Missouri. Only good thing about Sonics is they're chili cheese tot. Sonics can go to hell and die. Okay, 1 Pixar pack. Let's see. 1 Pixar pack. Bunch of crunch. I didn't Leon just do an opening today. He did an SV box. Death to Sonics. I'm telling you guys, Weiss is the better selling product right now. I'm getting some Church's chicken. Church's chicken. We had a Church's chicken that went out of business next to a college. How's that possible? I went to Lindenwood University in St. Charles. Tons of kids there. Everyone's got money for going out to eat. Kids going out to eat all over the place. How do you go out of business? They did. Church's Chicken. It was right down the road from the college. You could walk from the college to Church's Chicken. They still went out of business. That means people chose not to eat there. All right. 1 book grade on Tower of Terror tops. I got a bag. Lance Weiss. You got it, man. Mr. Lance. So in other words, you've got this permanent audience, this permanent group of customers because you happen to be located next to the university and you still go out of business because everyone tries your chicken once and says, I'm never eating there again. That's how bad Church's Chicken had to be. And we made so much fun of it when it went out of business. We actually went there a couple times, and they kept giving us free chicken. So we would order a couple pieces, a couple items, and then they'd give us all this free stuff. And you know what? When we bit into it, he's luring you guys in. When we bit into it, it was so stale, dude. It was all stale food. You could tell they cooked it in the past, and nobody was buying it, so it was going stale. Church's Chickens. We made so much fun of them for that. Church's Chicken. I love it. I think fast food workers stealing food sinks a lot of restaurants. That wasn't the case here. The case here, oh, okay, so there was no line to eat at Church's Chicken. You never had to wait for Church's Chicken. You would just drive right up, no other cars. Now, the surrounding restaurants would be loaded with people. Boy, I have this coughing fit coming up so fast right now. Hey, don't diss Chinese oil. Stitch has got to try it, bro. I'll do it tomorrow. I do like their jalapenos. Jalapenos, huh? That'll burn the hole right off of you. Let's see what we got. Pokemon, you see what Dallas did in FA? What are you talking about? That's not a Pokemon. Here's Hollow and Buzz Lightyear. In and out. Don't die on us, mister. Yeah. All right. I'm out. The wife's boyfriend needs me. What are your opinions on this? I think I got a great deal, but I'm not sure. I got a Chinese macho. You got a Chinese language card? You did not get the deal. Chinese market is not established. We do not know the value of Chinese cards. Churches made a chicken sandwich around the year 2000. That was amazing, and then it went to ish. I want some of that Church's Chicken. All right, what we got? I subscribed from him because he is not like Mr. Oh, I see what you're saying. Here we are. In and Out is mid. Happy Gilmore, Super Bowl bound. Pokemon. I'll take some of that Church's Chicken. Crab Rangoon is the only Chinese dish I like, so good. Lean Heart Fake, it all to take your money. Man, you guys say that a lot. All right. Here's Michael Ragonin, Elf Booby card. So, Michael, I actually have more than one, so I'm going to leave the other one up on the table, and you will get this one right here, okay? Two orders of Crab Rangoon. One order Mongolian chicken. I'm so upset. I keep buying caterpillars for my caterpillar farm, and they keep turning into butterflies. What do I do? You should make it illegal to do that. Make it illegal for them to turn into butterflies. Just like Uganda made it illegal to be gay. All right, there's no Zelle orders, so we're jumping back to PayPal. Let's see what we got in PayPal next. Jose Vargas, live custom, mostly slabs. Good luck. Let's see what we got. Fuck, Crystal. Oh, man. Mister, tell me a bedtime story. Once upon a time. Let me think about it for a second. Once upon a time, you got married to a beautiful woman and had a couple kids. But then you fell on hard times. And so you had to go to work more often. So you didn't really see your wife too often. And, you know, it was a big financial slog. And so you were both in bad moods. Then COVID came along and all of a sudden you're trapped in the house together and really started to realize you had different values and didn't like each other's exact personalities, but also you still had all your financial problems. So you filed for divorce and now another guy has sex with your ex-wife and your kids are told that you don't love them. The end. Merry Christmas. Here's Joseph Campolongo. Maybe we like the size of breast based on our mothers feeding us. Oh, very, very curious question. That's the last spot for Joseph Campolongo. Mr. Joseph. Divorce rates went way up during COVID. And I took that as a very fascinating piece of data because what it suggested is hard times make us divorce more. So in other words, why did my marriage go bad? That question might be something that you can answer by just asking, how difficult is life right now? And that's it. Life gets harder and you break up. It wasn't something that you did in particular. It's something the world did to you. The world made you break up by making life harder. All right. Go set that over there. It is box break time. XY Roaring Skies. My brother and his fiance broke up during COVID. There you go. Well, people were going to break up anyways because that happens on a steady rate. But the rates went up during COVID. Very fascinating. Raw, my order, says Jesse. Jesse, you're going to have to wait. Is Roaring Skies an investable set? Do I see it going up? It already has gone up. Roaring Skies was like $200 when I started. Now it's like $500 now. Dude, I got such a bad cough. I wasn't coughing at the beginning of the stream. Now I'm coughing a lot. All right, here we are. They were together 10 plus years. It was a blessing in disguise. Oh, so they were together, but just not marrying. To be honest, I feel like that could be a sign that your brother's kind of a flake, man. He needs to get the marriage done and stop making her wait for it. Here's Octavio Melendres. I had no idea what the box was before now. Dang, mister, are you holding any battle styles long term? No. Old people diapers are the best investments. Yeah, I didn't hold any battle styles. I remember watching an Alpha Investments video of him talking about, oh yeah, I'm buying up battle styles to prove to you guys that battle styles will eventually be profitable. Hey, this might actually be a hit here. It feels like a hit in my hand. But I thought that was so stupid because I just looked at battle styles and I was like, why would you stock up on battle styles? You can stock up on virtually any other set and it's going to have better pulls, you know what I mean? So he was stocking up on battle styles to prove to everyone, oh, okay, so this is not a hot box. I'm sorry. He was trying to make a point and I was sitting there going, dude, battle styles is dumb, dude. You're always going to have battle style. Like, for example, Crimson Invasion. You can buy Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion. You can buy Sun and Moon base set. If you had invested in those, yes, you would have made money over time, but why would you have done that when you could have bought loads of Hidden Fates? And Hidden Fates exploded in price, right? So it would have been much smarter to invest in Hidden Fates, right? So listening to him talk about that, I felt like he was being silly, to be honest. That's like hoarding up on Steam Siege. Precisely. You're hoarding up on Steam Siege. All right, Octavio. Roaring Skies is a very good set. I hoarded up on Roaring Skies. This set, did you see how fast it sold? This set just has so many beautiful cards in it. Even the box looks beautiful. I mean, look at the box for Roaring Skies. See that? It just looks good. Gabriel Lujan. Mr. Gabriel. Have a nice night, Mr. Tyler. Okay, Gabriel gets... Oh, man. Pikachu and Swellow. So reverse Pikachu popped out. Excellent. That's going to be a hit, Gabriel. And then you also pick up the Ancient Trait card Swellow. Mr. Set Gay. And they printed Roaring Skies like crazy back then. They were going for like $2 a pack. Well, a lot of things were. If you pay attention, a lot of Pokemon cards were going for nothing back then. When I started getting back into Pokemon cards, there were a bunch of clearance Pokemon cards on the shelf, including Shining Legends. Shining Legends was clearance at virtually everywhere I went. I know because I ended up buying it all. And there was tons of it too, like thousands of dollars of clearance Shining Legends. But then once people started getting back into collecting and it started trending, it all disappeared and the prices exploded. You couldn't get Shining Legends off the internet without overpaying for it. And that's how it is still, in fact, I'm pretty sure. Shining Legends still expensive. We are? All right. So Joseph Campolongo, you got a lot of packs, dude. So this was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. What about Shining Fates? Not a big fan of Shining Fates. Yeah, not a fan. Do you think Sword and Shield will go close to some of the XY prices besides Evil Skies? What are you asking? I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, I think every set will go up in price over time. That's what you're asking. All right, Joseph. Electrike. Zekrom, nice. Ooh, but he's off center. That's a pity. Dude, he's really off center. But not off center enough to be considered OC. Dang. That's not a good sign. Hopefully not too many cards like that. Would you say it's better to hold slabs or sealed product? I've had slabs that doubled in price like overnight. But then I have sealed product that performs better than any sealed product too. You also have to consider vintage booster packs, which is a type of sealed product. So there's always something in the hobby going up at the fastest rate. Your job is to have that in your closet. But you don't know what it is. Nobody does. Only in hindsight do you know what it is. So if you could just, it's like with the stock market. If you could just know what to invest in, you would just go buy all of that. You know what I mean? Okay, there's Reshiram. Here's Swablu. People say, oh, I should have bought Amazon. Oh, I should have bought Microsoft. It's like, yeah, you should have, but you didn't know. Nobody did. That's why it was so cheap back then. Oh, all right. Mega Rayquaza already coming out. Beautiful, man. Excellent. Recognize it? That's from the 25th anniversary. They chose that Rayquaza. That's Mega Rayquaza. It looks awesome. Battle Styles, though. I mean, there's just a couple good cards in Battle Styles. If it was me, I would just go buy those cards and sit on those. You know, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's complicated, man. You gotta be careful with what I say, because if I'm wrong about something, you're gonna be annoyed. You're gonna be like, why did I listen to him? But yeah, I don't know. Here's Pikachu, Natu. Here's Bonnet, Articuno. You got a lot in this pack. Okay, cool. Battle Styles is meh. It's cheap. Yeah, it's cheap. Zekrom and Bonnet. Here we are. This guy's better center than the regular holo. Sleepy Tyranitar, underrated. He's just Sleepy Tyranitar. There we go. Not the greatest artwork that they ever printed, you know what I mean? I love Sleepy Joe. I know it. You're not a financial advisor, haha, so not bad if you get it wrong. This is not financial advice. Imagine I actually had to start saying that. All right, good. Very good. Alexander Jeremita, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Tyranitar is based off Godzilla. Sneep. Sneep. There's no better textured Tyranitar. You're talking about the shining Tyranitar? All right, you ready? Here goes. Spearow Swellow. I mean, when it comes to holding sealed product, if Pokemon ever prints enough of it, you're going to regret holding it. You know what I mean? And so what surprised me about Evolving Skies, which I figured could happen, but I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, I was surprised to find out that the demand is higher than the amount printed. And I really thought Pokemon was just going to print it into the ground, and they didn't. So that is a surprise. But I really feel like, oh my God, what is this? Woo! That's the chase card. Rayquaza EX Full Art. Excuse me. Beautiful. This is what you're trying to pull out of this set. Wow, man. He looks crazy good. Look at this card, everybody. Textured Rayquaza. Man, it's got that gold border. Beautiful. There's another Full Art Rayquaza that also looks really good. I find that that's probably my favorite. But you can get him as the... you can get it as the Mega Rayquaza as well, and that's really cool. Would you rather go to prison for 5 years or be in a coma for 10 years? Prison, duh. You're making these questions too easy. You gotta save that highlight. All right. Would you rather lose 5 years or 10 years? It's a silly question, man. There we go. I think a better question is, would you rather be in a coma for 5 years or in prison for 5 years? I'd still choose prison, by the way, because I want to be alive and I want to be forming memories and learning things and talking to people, you know? I don't ever want to be unconscious just giving up my life. That's sad to think about. Okay, cool. That was for Alexander Jeremita, and he had a very good and lucky round. Hopefully more luck like that in this box. This could be a super hot box. Get another hot pull. Let's see. Mister's going to form memories of being a catcher. Yeah. I doubt it. Prison is sketchy. No guarantee you make it out alive. No, most people make it out alive out of prison. What are you talking about? You might die in prison. There we go. Not me. I'm too streetwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it should be 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Garrett Nadal. I'm too streetwise. Not me. Guys, ready for another Evolving Skies break? Mr. Gonna be Wood in prison. There we go. First thing I'll do when I get into prison, I'll break a man's arm so everyone knows I'm crazy. Go. Okay. I'll find the biggest, strongest guy there, and I'll break his arm right away so that they know not to mess with me. Then I'll join a gang. I'll get all kinds of nasty tattoos. Imagine doing something so dumb to be in prison. Yeah, I know, right? That's the first thing. You'll probably never catch me in prison. Here's Dustox. Lovely. Another ancient trait card. Beautiful. Mr. going to form a Poke Gang in prison. That's right. Mr.'s too hood. Yeah, I'm too hood. I'll be working out every single day, all day, trying to get into fights. Would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page or bite your tongue every time you eat? That's easy too, man. You have to eat. You do not have to turn pages. So you would just skip the tongue biting one. Here's Electrode and Bonnet. Okay, Electrode, Bonnet. Come on, Garrett needs an EX card. Togetic, Dratini, Salamence. Okay, you got Hollow Salamence. Well, he is off-centered is the problem. Darn, man, it really matters if a set is well-centered or not. There we go. All right, that was a bit of a tough round, Garrett. No EX cards in there. You got one ancient trait card, and it was the Dustox. It wasn't the main pulls, which would have been Dragonite and Articuno, I believe. The Salamence is good, actually, but he's off-center. Oof, man. Dustox looking nice, though. I like that Dustox. Garrett Nadal. Sorry, Garrett. Let's go find your bag. Mister, would you rather give or receive, if you know what I mean? Would I rather give Pokemon or receive Pokemon? I'd rather receive Pokemon. But, you know, as I get older and wiser, I'll probably want to give Pokemon. There we go. Because how can you have true happiness if you don't give away the wealth? This box is wigs, says Pizza Thief. Okay, Patrick Grieve is next. Patrick. Okay, 20 and 21. Would you rather spend a year in solitary confinement or spend a year with someone you can't stand to be? Well, I mean, you made the definition, so you said someone you can't stand to be around, right? Well, then you would want solitary confinement. Here we are. Patrick Grieve. Do you eat the kitty? Here's, I absolutely eat the kitty, but it's a funny question because it suggests some guys don't eat the kitty, I guess. Here's Patrick Grieve. And the question I would have is, what's wrong with those men? You know what I mean? Here's Dragonite and Bonnet. What? Oh, wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that ancient trait card. Look at the centering on it. It's looking fantastic. This is a serious pull, guys. This is a valuable card he just got. Very good. Patrick Grieve. I said that right. I definitely solitary confinement. Here we are. There you go. Women do it too. Could lose your mind in solitary, though. Not me. I highly doubt it. Solitary confinement is peaceful if you have a strong mentality. I have a very strong mentality. I would make it in solitary just fine. There we go. Drake Brown. As long as you believed you were going to get out one day. Now, if I believed I was in there for the rest of my life, that's different. I don't know how well I would do in that condition. If I believed that was it for me. But, you know, solitary confinement's a limited period of time. But see, that's the problem, too. Because I would never be sent there because I don't cause problems. If you don't eat the kitty, must be a reason out of your control. Would you rather randomly vomit 3 times a day or randomly have diarrhea? Man, that one's complicated because I think vomiting too much causes heart disease, doesn't it? So, gonna have to go with the diarrhea, man, because I can wear a diaper and not die of heart disease. Drake Brown. Here we go. What do we got? Gligar and Xatu. All right. Yeah, you can put on a diaper. I think that vomiting also destroys your teeth too, right? So your teeth can't handle that. Here's Togi Kiss. Smooch. Would you rather have no arms or no legs? No legs. Because then you can still sit down and play video games. And you'll have like fake legs maybe, or like a wheelchair at the very least. Well, do I still have my pee-pee? Because you said no legs. But if I still got my pee-pee, things are all right. And I've got my arms, so I can use my pee-pee. So, think about it. Drake Brown, Mr. Drake with the D. Some of these are easy questions because there's a logical answer to them. Mr. Drake. It's called getting a wheelchair and going places in your wheelchair. You know, you just map out all the places you can go. Drake might be a new bad guy. I saw a guy at Walmart with no arms and no legs. Oh, man. That's got to be a tough life, man. I guess you become very close with the person who's taking care of you because that person is going to be wiping your butt for the rest of your life. Probably, you know, you probably get used to it at some point. Map out the free ones. That's what you call a turkey. Okay, Drake Brown. Yeah, somebody be wiping your butthole for you for all time. Never see your wife again, but have 100 million. Oh, that's a real sad one. Well, this question's easier if you don't like your wife. So if you don't like her, then you just take the 100 million. And so I guess I would have to say I like my wife. My wife. Except for when we're fighting, then I don't like her. Oh, man, that's tough. Because you made it so much. I mean, $100 million. That's like instant retirement. You just meet someone new. You know, I'm a believer that you can fall in love again. So I'm going to take the 100 million, retire instantly, and find someone new. That's what's going to happen. And then my children are going to inherit that 100 million, and it's going to change their life having that 100 million. So I'll take the inheritance and go buy a castle in Scotland. And I have a bet that you would be able to find another girl if you had 100 million. But, you know, I would probably miss my wife a lot. Here we are. Quip, close your ears. Don't turn around. Quip going to watch the stream and get mad. Nah, she'd probably do the same thing to me. Ronaldo Salazar with your one-pack snipe. She might do the same thing to me, you know. She'd be like, listen, I got to make the more rational choice. I don't know. It's a tough one. 10 million? No, if it's 10 million, no. 10 million's not enough. You said 100 million. 100 million is a shockingly large amount of money. 10 million, no. 10 million and we're staying together. Mister's wife in the other room crying. Would you rather be the top scientist in your field or have mad cow disease? I'd rather have mad cow disease. Joseph Adelizi. Here goes, Joseph. Let's see what we got. So far, this box has been great. Another Salamence. Lovely. Obviously, the mad cow disease. I like the honesty. There you go. I think I'd miss my wife a lot. You know what I like about her is I feel like we can have really smart talks together, and that's a rare thing, I think. Joseph, let's find bag, Joseph. Mister, I said, would you rather have small pee-pee and all the pokies or big pee-pee? But oh, that's. Can't you settle for like somewhere in the middle, like an acceptable pee-pee? And well, no, because I wouldn't want an acceptable pee-pee and an acceptable card collection. That's not happy either. I'd be honest. I swing toward the large pee-pee, man. F Pokemon cards. If you're gonna have a small pee-pee and lots of Pokemon cards, what's the point? Oh, I got a tiny pee-pee, but don't worry, I got collectibles. You know what I mean? Large pee-pee every time. There we go. Smart talks add inches to the pee-pee. Micro pee-pee. Yeah, how small are we talking? Are you talking about just below average? Or are you talking like you got a micro penis and you can't even use it? You know, like that matters, these definitions. No. Even if you had like whatever, like a 4-inch penis and then like a fantastic Pokemon collection, it's like what's the point? You got all these Pokemon cards and you're small, you know? It'd still be bad. Large penis. All right, here it is. There's diminishing returns, right? Like how big of a penis, right? So like 9, 8, 7, right? So which of these three? And then, you know, if you could give up some inches to have a fantastic Pokemon card collection, all right. All right, there's a diminishing return to large peepee, right? That's my opinion. As long as I can have all the Pokies. Just remember, Pokies are just, you know, they're just an object. They're not on your body. Your body is a lot more important. Your body is a lot more important than anything else in the world. It's a very valuable asset that you hold, your body. And so, yeah, there's definitely diminishing returns on certain concepts of the question, but gonna have to go with the large PP no Pokemon cards. We got what we got. Mario Quintana. Of course, you know what's really nice is when you can have both. Some people get to have both. It doesn't really affect you small or big. What doesn't affect you? Just sell the cards and get PP surgery. Would you give up some height to make your wife more attractive according to you? Absolutely not. No way. If I give 2 inches, mister, I'm -1. We are? Absolutely not. Richard Vidal. Mister, my order should be up just when my food should be done cooking. Mister, are you some people? What some people? Richard Vidal. Give up your height to make your wife prettier. What? Why would you ever do that? She can have all my money too, I guess. Would you rather be deaf and blind? Or deaf or blind? Definitely deaf. Average PP is overrated. Still feels good, just can't go as deep. What? All right, Richard Vidal. Natu Dragonite. Oh, there's a Dragonair as well. Yeah, deaf every time. Losing your eyesight is very crippling. Not being able to hear like loud sound effects that you didn't want to hear anyways, you can live with that. It's not a big deal. All right, that was for Richard. Richard, not too crazy this round. Sorry, Richard. Let's find his bag. Where am I going to find Richard Vidal's bag? I wouldn't have to listen to other people's BS. Yeah, exactly. So the rest of this box is just Joseph Campolongo. Joseph, are you ready to pull another full art? I think it's full art time. Look at all these. These are all for Joseph Campolongo. Pull this glizzy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's exactly what we have, so that's correct. Rather be 7 foot tall with a micro or 4 feet tall but packing heat. Okay, so this is a height versus peepee size question. 4 foot tall with packing a big peepee. So peepee size takes priority over height, in my opinion. Even though height is something that people see immediately, peepee size, you're aware of it. Would you rather be smart or attractive? You know, that's a complicated question because I feel like you only need a certain amount of intelligence, right? Like, what if you change the question a little bit? What if you could be the smartest person in the world, but also the ugliest person in the world? Or I feel like there's a sort of diminishing return to intelligence as well. So it's like, what if you're smart enough to get married, have kids, make a ton of money, but you're not the smartest guy in the world, right? All right, well, that's okay. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the world to be extremely successful. So unless your life's goal is to solve the world's problem with math or whatever, you don't need to have infinite intelligence. So I do value attraction to a certain degree because attraction is it's very closely related to like sexuality, and sexual health and reproduction is or being able to reproduce. That's very close to survival. As is intelligence, you know what I mean? But hyperintelligence will solve the world's, you know, deep problems like mathematical equations that have never been figured out. So it's fascinating. The funny thing is, I think you find that a lot of the world's smartest people don't necessarily look bad. You know what I mean? They look all right. They're usually not as handsome as the most handsome people. They normally look pretty good though. There we go, Natu. Because smart guys are successful. Smart guys are successful. And then what do? They marry hot-looking women. So there is a correlation between intelligence and beauty. It turns out smarter people also happen to look better on average. Yeah, if you're real smart, you succeed, and then you end up having reproductive success. Jimmy G got offered free sex for life from a Vegas brothel. All right, what we got here? Togetic Toga Kiss. Very cute. We're waiting for the big ones to pop out, right, Joseph? Joseph Campolongo, where are the big ones? Okay, Gligar, Executor, Victini. That's a cold one. Man, these are rough. It was hotter at the beginning of the box. Come on. Well, we can't say that until we're all the way done here. Ultra Ball, Bonnet. Yeah. Mega Ray Ray time. Yeah, we need that Mega Ray Ray to pop out. Oh, is that a good one? I see a good one for you. So here's this Natu. Look at that. There you go. Articuno, Ancient Trait card. That's excellent. So that's going to count as a hit. Okay, you get a little Skarmory card there. Last pack. Come on. Oh, okay. You're going to pull an EX. It could be a very good EX. You know, this set has some really good EXs in it. Come on. Latios. All right, well, that's acceptable. Mega Latios is still pretty good. Okay, so there's the Mega Latios. And then there's the Binacle, along with all these lovely guys. We'll just leave them together. I tend to do that. There we go. Wow. Nice round, Mr. Joseph Campolongo. I would say out of 8 packs, there were 2 hits. That's an average of 1 hit every 4 packs. I think the reason most people who are smart is based off of how wealthy their family was. They will have better education and health. No, so this is a chicken and egg question. It's a chicken egg question. Oh, you were rich, therefore you got smarter. No, I think it's the other way around. Smart people attract wealth to themselves, and then likewise, they give this to their children and send their children off to be educated. But it started out with somebody who just, they had more merit, they had more skill, they had more drive, they had more persistence. It started out there. That's where the money starts. It always starts that way. And in fact, families that lack those qualities very quickly lose all their money. So the idea that rich people only ever get richer, that's not true. Some people squander their family's inheritance very fast. That's where a lot of stories talk about this problem, the problem of squandering your family's wealth. Would you rather crap your pants on a date or throw up? Well, probably throw up, because crapping your pants is much grosser. All right. Toss this over here. You got your bag over here. Caviar or fish? What came first? Here we are. All right. Very nice. That's the issue Japan is having. What, young people squandering the wealth? I haven't heard of that issue. All right, we're logged back in. So, we need a new box break. Box break time. I have one in mind. Ugh. Actually, you know what? Let's do Primal Clash. I bet you it's cheaper. So Primal Clash is just like Roaring Skies, and I like that the price is holding on this one a bit. Look at that little smiley face on that box, man. Rather get attacked by a pack of wolves or a bear? Ah, man, I hear bears are, like, impossible to survive. I don't know, man. I feel like they both get me. That seems like a question where it doesn't matter. Whichever one kills me in a less painful way, probably. All right, here we are. We've got the math in. Wolves, I'll just shoot them, says Pizza Thief. So that's Primal Clash. Do a Crimson Invasion break, something different. we do need to do something different soon. So I need to get on and research some new fun products. This is going to be a $22 break, just like the one before it. Bang goes the shotgun. Guys, it's a pack of wolves. Mister, do you have a Dragon Majestic box? No. Some stuff I carry a lot of, some I don't. The reason we opened Primal Clash is because I'm holding on to a lot of Primal Clash. I have probably 2 or 3 cases of it. And so I open it because I'm holding it. Why am I holding Primal Clash? Well, because it's already the best product. This is one of the best booster boxes from the XY era. When you do a study of all the cards in every set from the XY era, this has more to offer. It's got better pulls than the other sets at the price that you can open it at. So I've already done an analysis on the best investments from this time period, and then I bought in. Now, I bought in when they were a lot cheaper, but I bought in, and now what I do is I repeatedly open cards from that set, and people enjoy opening them because they are some of the best boxes from this time. So this is all planned out and thought about. Boy, I wish I'd bought a first edition Charizard back when he was 60,000. There we go. PSA 10, first edition Charizard, 60K. Whew, I think it was like 65K. All right, let me update the menu now. Box break. Primal Clash. Okay, we'll hit save on that. Very good. And then we will get these back up on the table. You ever see what a bear does to a car when it's angry and hungry? My order, marinating. I know. Taking forever, huh? All right. Free at 200 views. Just not getting the views, huh? Okay. Joseph is done. Jesse Ransom, bit a bit, $32 to finish SLAB-AWAY. Okay, Jesse Ransom is finishing his SLAB-AWAY. So let me go find it. Ah, here it is. Whew. Found it. I was wondering where it went. I'm calling you a bear, says Tibby's. Whew. Ghastly. That's ghastly. I'm here for the whistles. What? There we go. Okay, remove that. Very good. Now he says 3 Azure. 3 Azure. Man, I'm going to sell out of Azure, man. I'm here for the peak. Yeah. 2 bulk grades. My bag is on the table. Here we go. Jesse Ransom. Signature time. Maybe. Okay, that's a hollow. You want a Siggy? Let's get you a Siggy, bro. That's hollow. Okay, and that's a hollow. No Siggies. I'm sorry. It's $20 for that one. For the whole card. Not a break. That card's never done well. So I'm just getting rid of it. I'm liquidating. Think of it like something being on sale, which is very rare for me. I normally don't have things for sale. All right, you want 2 bulk grades, but you don't know what? Someone's definitely going to snipe it. I think so. Okay, you got your hollows on top already. All right, what do we got? Persian, Pachirisu, Mewtwo. I don't want to pick from all this. I like this guy here, though. Good feeling about that card. Yeah, he didn't say what to grade. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff, dude. I don't know. I don't want to pre-grade your bag. Did you have something in mind? Take too long. I'm out. 5,000 later, Mister. Take care. Would you rather be Batman or Iron Man? Nothing strongly standing out. I'm going to grab this. Those generally grade well. Pucker or Weiss? Oh, there you go. Okay, so I made this similar choice already. I would you rather tell if you couldn't tell. What? Your mama could tell. All right, we got a lot of grades come in. That's good. John was just needing some fresh grades to come in. Got some mail-ins to work on, though. Got like 3 orders coming up. I'm glad. Excited to get some business. Okay, here's the doll. All right, very good. Jesse Ransom. He waited a long time for that. Thanks, mister. No problem, mister. Rage Quit Bit. Another spot in the Gengar. You got it? Oh. Rage Quit Bit. There we go. Gengar's getting close. He's getting real close. Here's Rage Quit. 7 triple beat. You got it. All right. Triple beat. God, I need some more of this real soon. Pandas are actually giant raccoons and not bears. Apparently, raccoons are not native in Japan. But they've got a ton of them because they imported them from North America. And they're a big nuisance. Did you guys know that? Yeah, raccoons are not native to Japan. They imported raccoons from America. And they did this after the success, the popularity of a certain kid's story. It was a children's book, and it inspired them to want raccoons as pets. So they were importing, at some point, as many as 1,000 raccoons per day. And then the government banned it because it's an invasive species. But it was too late. People started letting their raccoons go in the wild because they didn't want to take care of them anymore. And then they did really well. They had like no natural competitors there. And they found each other and started making little raccoon babies. The smallest wolf species. Here we are. Cold. Aha. Oh, the Dene. Oops. Very nice. Now they have lots of raccoons. Raccoons are still very popular in Japan, but apparently the raccoon is a very annoying species or something. It does a lot of damage to their crops and stuff that they didn't have to deal with before. Okay, here's the metal cricket. Oh, wow, this was a good round for you, man. Dedenne, Whooper Evolution, Klondike Bar or something like that. I don't remember his name. And then the Tropical Banana Fish guy, Tropius. Rage Quit Bit. Mr. Rage Quit. I'm about to rage quit. All right, lovely. Here you are. Very nice, man. Wow, you only stopped at a couple packs. You should open 100 more. Would you rather find a $100 bill floating in a public toilet covered in deuce or a $20 bill in your pocket? I mean, I've reached a point in life where I'd rather have the $20 in my pocket. I can live without another $80. Same thing happened in the Florida Keys. Someone released anacondas, and now they kill off so many species. No raccoons in there. Okay, next up. Team Rocket Grunt won in the fossil break. You got it. Team Rocket Grunt. Watch the $100 bill. Simple. Not me. I'd flush it. I'd be like, buy $100 bill. I'd flush it. I'd help inflation. 2 Crystal Revenge Yugis. You got it. Where are my Crystal Revenge Yugis? There we go. Deposit it into a bank. All right, look, if I had like a grabby tool and a plastic baggie and somebody else cleaned it for me for 20 bucks or something, fine. But that wasn't the scenario. The reason it matters that it's in the toilet is because the idea is that I have to reach in and grab it. That's the idea. So if I don't have to reach in and grab it, yeah, fine, I'll take it. Team Rocket Grunt. Yeah, I'll go with the clean $20. I'm fine. I don't need $100. We are. I'll just go back to work and sell some Pokemons if I need that money. Crystal Beast Topaz. All right, sweet. That's super sweet, dude. For Team Rocket Grunt. You are in this box that I have to unbury. There we go. In high school, kids used to do poo dollars where they'd wipe with the dollar bill and drop it in the hallway. That's evil. Poo dollars. I remember that one. Zen-like Panda says, shipping please. You got it, Zen-like. One time I found a broken balloon card and $50 that must have blown away. Boy, I'm just coughing so much now. Is it because there's pollen in the room, or is it because my vocal cords are no good? Good question. I feel like I'm coughing more tonight than I was in the daytime stream or the yesterday's night. Okay. So what did he say? He said, shipping please. You got it. Zen-like Panda. Address that begins with 1. One time I found a broken balloon and $50 that must have blown away. Wow. Yeah, the Typhlosion was nice for 4 something. Here we are. There we go. Joseph Campolongo. If I kept my spots together instead of splitting, I would have pulled the Rayquaza. Oh, no. You just never know until after the box has been opened, you know? It might have been the other way around. Splitting your spot ups might have given you the Rayquaza, but in this case, it took the Rayquaza away. Ah, man, it's crazy. Crazy how it all works. Here's a Wigglytuff. Lovely. Okay, very nice. Here's Joseph Campolongo. 20 Azura. Oh, man. I'm going to be out of Azura now. Give me a second. So I have to find the Azura. What do you mean by taking the Rayquaza away? I just joined. What I mean is stealing the Rayquaza. He wants 20 of them. That's a lot. Okay, so these boxes will go here. Got some messages in Discord. Movie Tough beating up Psyduck. Alright, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. This will be 8. And this will be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Very nice. Good luck. Boy, we talked a lot in this stream, didn't we? A lot of fun subjects today. Here we are. Sneep. Sneep. All right, lots of sneeps. Lovely. Okay, we'll take these away. I'm enjoying Game of Thrones so much, man. Sad to think how it ends. I still remember how it ends. What's up, McDoriano? Let's talk about boobs again. Yeah. This is why we don't have a female audience. They don't want to listen to me talk about boobs. Oh, I only like certain types. Oh, my God. I don't know. I share everything with you guys, I guess. Go. All right, let's grab a sleeve. Lovely. What's the chase for this set? Any signature, probably. But there's actually quite a few, like, mid-pulls that are very good, like this one here. She's got a little bunny with her. Just some cute, sexy girl. There's quite a few of these sexy girls. Okay. Wait, is this the same character? They look similar, don't they? Huh. No, they're not the same character. Different outfit. What is this music, man? This music's bad. All right, here we go. Another one. There you go. You got the girl on her surfboard, girl. Damn. She's just in a swimsuit. That's all it is. If that grade's 10, that's going to sell. Okay. Here's a hollow. Very nice. Okay, there's a hollow. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze. Sports illustrated type beat. It's gotta be allergies, man. Dude. Coughing, sneezing. Oh my God, dude. I'm dying over here. Woo! That explains why I started coughing. I probably inhaled pollen or something. All right. Oh, I want to drop her. My fingers thought there was a card behind this card, and when there wasn't a card behind it, they almost dropped it. Isn't that crazy? That's how used to my fingers are so well trained for a certain feeling. They're like, wait a second, where's the other card? Gesundheit. The new fungus, the new Last of Us fungus. Wait, I think I heard about what you're talking about. Isn't there like a fungus that killed some people? Here we are. Check the plants outside. We actually live adjacent to a national park. It's massive. There's a ton of trees. Maybe you're allergic. I don't think it's the plants directly outside. Could be, though. Mister, your hair still cut? No, I have long hair now. Time to call the gardener. Time to get a haircut. Time to buzz it all off. Okay, here's this. Over 8K plus people and climbing. Killed by a new fungus? Is that what you're saying? What's this? You got a cute little witch? She's so evil. We're gonna go cast spells on people. Blah. Isn't what's his name? There's a new Dracula movie coming out, and that one actor's in it, Nicolas Cage. So weird. Yeah. So this one just doesn't have a hollow on the first half of the pack. Weird how that works. Man, I'm going to start giving you that card, too. That is a butt card. Nicolas Cage, so good. Okay, that's a holo. All right, you got the girls with their hats. Mold created by Pokemon cards. He was good in Con Air. There we go. That one's sexy. This one's sexy. Skunk Girl. I think Skunk Girl's kind of sexy. There we go. Nick Cage playing himself. Would you rather always wear a sweaty shirt or a sweaty sock? Oh. Gonna have to go with shirt. I never wear socks ever. I hate socks. I hate shoes. My feet never feel comfortable in shoes. So I very rarely wear them. All right. Wow, that was a big order, dude. That was a big Joseph Campolongo order. You walk away with the Witch Girl. These girls. That one's not sexy enough. These two are very good. So these are hits. These are going to be sexy girls. Wow, no signature card. Still. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I'm not counting the boxes to the next signature, but sounds like we haven't hit one in a while, huh? Okay, Joseph. Birkenstock or rainbow sandals? Or rainbow sandals. I love my options here. Birkenstocks or rainbow sandals? Why is it a choice between those two? Like, what's wrong with the Birkenstocks? There we are. I'm going to have to go with Birkenstocks. You need 2 live on the island. You need to live on the island. That's what he's saying. Mister, really? I mean, Birkenstocks are okay, aren't they? Birkenstocks. If your option is just like a rainbow shoe, I don't know how comfortable that's going to be. But the Birkenstock, they have a reputation. So, gonna have to go with that. Sandals with socks or steel toe boots? Oh, sandals. Oh, man, that's tough, actually. I'm still going to go with the sandals with the socks. I had to wear steel toe shoes for Coca-Cola for like 2 years. They're just they're really heavy. You do have to wear socks anyways with the steel toe boots. And yeah, they're really uncomfortable. So the sandals would still win. All right, let's see. Big order, man. Rage Quit Bit. 7 more Azure Lanes. You got it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 wife for 10 husbands. What would I do with 10 husbands? Are they tops or bottoms? There's a difference. Oh my god, dude. Now I'm gonna have to go with 1 wife, obviously. Azure Lane popular. Too popular. I don't have enough to support the demand. We do not have a new stock of this coming. These packs are about to go to $8 for momentarily to slow down the rate that they're being purchased. All right. Good. Mr. Rage Quit Bit. Let's see what we got. All right. Yeah, you guys are buying me out of this. I didn't expect it to sell so quickly. Okay, you got very sexy Moon Girl. That's a holo. They put these little rings on all the girls' legs. These, whatever they call them. Braziers or something like that. I don't remember what they're called. Brazzer. Mister, it's an FBI agent now. I went into a bookstore the other day and immediately left. Don't underestimate WEISS fanatics. You got it, man. WEISS selling better than Pokemon. The price of the WEISS packs is calculated in the exact same formula that the Pokemon card packs are calculated. But you know what's selling all day? WEISS is selling, and Pokemon is not. For now. Pokemon base set Scarlet Violet's about to come out, and I'm guessing that that's going to be crazy when that happens. Huh, that's weird. Usually this card's at the bottom of, or the end of the pack. All right, and then finally. All right, there we go. Joking, I was looking at the poetry books. Okay, Rage a bit quit. Sorry about that, man. No signature. Where are those signatures? Whoa, it's 3:40 a.m. How did that sneak up on us so fast? I feel like I've barely been live. Crazy. Time just flies, man. Here's Andrew Hyatt. 2 DBZ Power Absorbed. That's the new set, right? Power Absorbed. Where is it? Here, I'm going to have a little bit of my granola. I got some granola with me. It's the daylight savings. The hit rates look decent in the English Scarlet Violet. So, guess I'm opening the new box. Boy, I have plenty of the new set coming, that's for sure. I'm excited for it, really. Power Absorbed. And 1 Dawn of Z Legend. Okay. You got it. Oh, that was really good. I want another bite of this. All right. Coconut granola. That sounds good. Lesbian daughter all day, Mr. Jesus. That's because a lesbian daughter is like gaining a second son. You just tell your lesbian daughter that her lesbian lover has to take your last name and carry on your legacy, or she'll be cut out of the will. There we go. Does it really matter? Oh, it matters. I'm just saying shit, man. That's Cooler, Calculating Warrior. Here we are. Vegito, Overwhelming Might. All right. Very nice. I have a bag. Well, Andrew, let's go find it. Ta-da! Le daughter. There we go. I think I'm always going to choose lesbian daughter, man. I think most people want women to act more like men these days, you know. I wouldn't mind if my daughter was lesbian. Yeah, you know, it's like you don't want to lose your daughter. You don't want your daughter to be like submissive to another man, you know. It's a frustrating feeling like you've lost something, or like he's taken something, or he's benefiting from something that you worked on. So I think that's the whole protective father feeling coming out, you know what I mean? But if your daughter was like a lesbian, well, she's only hooking up with another girl, right? So that's the patriarchy speaking, right? That's stupid. The evil patriarchy. Rage quit bit. You got it, man. One spot in the fossil. Friends with everyone or no friends at all? The trick question is the same thing. You can't be friends with everything or else it's meaningless. Being friends with everyone is the same as being friends with no one. Here we are. There you go. Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what time period. Also, am I allowed to change the past? Because if I'm allowed to change the past, then yeah, probably the past. I ain't trying to belittle my son either. I didn't belittle your son. All right, let's see. Let's see. Joseph Campolongo, 20 Azura. That's 20 more Azura, right? Am I not mistaken here? Let me double check. Make sure my email didn't accidentally send it twice. That's a lot. Holy Jesus, dude. Oh, that's it? Yeah, twice. Okay, you got it, man. That's a lot. Joseph Campolongo said, I ain't a quitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15. I tell myself to invest in Bitcoin. Yeah, sure. Everyone would do that. You'd say, just put every dollar you could into Bitcoin on this date, and then you can withdraw it on this date. You know what I mean? If he was to be gay, lol, not saying you did, mister, don't worry, you good. Would you rather be constantly itchy or constantly sticky? Those both sound terrible, so I think they are about equal to each other. I think I'll go with itchy, because sticky sounds like dirtier. And itchy might actually have remedies. Here we are. But I guess if there were remedies, then you wouldn't be itchy anymore, so it doesn't count, right? You can't do a remedy. Okay, Joseph with your huge order. Sticky glizzy? Yeah, like what in particular is sticky about me? Are my hands and feet sticky? Kill me. Is my glizzy sticky? No problem. Bumped out. I'm watching about the end of the stream. How's it going, Pokemon Nostalgia? The end of the stream, the night is young. All right, Joseph Campolongo. What are you talking about, the end of the stream? It's the beginning of a new day. Yay! Okay, toss that over there. 20 Azure Lane. You ready? Rather have cheese or John? I've honestly never seen cheese, so that I can't make that decision. I have a lack of data. Here we are. Let's see. I think you guys have seen cheese before on like his Facebook. I never saw it. I never seen him. Okay. There's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Would you rather have crabs or worms? What? As like a parasite, or like as a pet, or as fishing tackle? Jesus, 900 pounds. I can't move. Okay. Whoa! Joseph Campolongo, it paid off, man. Whoa! I wasn't sure how I felt about your 20 more packs investment. See, it's not gambling if he hits the hot card. It's an investment. I wasn't so sure about that. Wow. She's a little cat girl. Living on a tropical island, it looks like. All right, well, congratulations, man. Good stuff, huh? Oh, man. Crabs and dandruff in ball throw. There we go. He looks no different than what his profile picture looks here. Oh, really? That one. Yeah. Let's see if you can get a double hit in here. You never know. Okay, so that's a hollow. Somebody else is about to be very frustrated that you just pulled that. That's kind of how it goes. They go, damn it. That's what I was trying to pull. Crab or worms parasite. Honestly, I know what worms are, but I don't know what crabs are. So I'd probably go with crabs. Besides, I like crabs better anyways. They're more delicious. Okay, you got Puppet Girl. She's okay. I wonder if there's a chance for 2 signatures in a single box. Technically, this is 2 different boxes, right? So, crabs are like tiny spiders that crawl on pubes. Are they really? I've been hired by some influencers to start up a local card store in the UK. I'm so happy. Really? All right. Here we are. Crabs is like scabies on your pubes. I think crabs are ball lice. Oh, F, dude, that sounds awful. I didn't know that's what they are. That's disgusting. All right, and hollow. So you need some other hot girl cards to pop out in this investment. We need some other hot girls. Okay, she's all right. She's like a cute girlfriend kind of card, isn't she? Lacks lewdness, but makes up for it in other attractive qualities. Here we are. All right. $430 PSA 10. Whew. That's a lot of money if it grades 10 then. Gross, says Ruben. Is the fossil break done, I thought? Well, one fossil break ended and a new one began. Okay, that's a hollow. And so you're in the new one. Okay, there's a hollow. Ah, all right. Well, I'm glad for your signature. No other super naughty cards popped out, but that's all right. I think overall this is a win for you. You take that, but you also take 3 more super rares. All 3 of these. They probably all have a value as well. Who doesn't want a cute girlfriend? I know. I think I'm really lucky. I think I have a very cute girlfriend. Just that my wife doesn't know. Here's Joseph Campolongo. Oh, there she goes. Who doesn't want a Toys R Us? I was hoping he would get Zara. There we go. All right. Store it in a nice box. Nothing can hurt it. All right. Wow, that is a crazy order. It is 3:53. I think now would be a good time to wrap up, everybody. What do you think? Yeah, we better wrap up here, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, I think there's a good time to cut off because I need to hop off and get some stuff ready for John. John's all caught up on the current cards I sent him for grading, so now he needs a big bag of cards to grade. So I'm going to have to do a lot of grading for him tonight. See you later, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday? I think it's Thursday. You didn't give me a chance to order, says Joseph. I'm sorry, Joseph. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the daytime stream. See you later.